pills and
Yeah, I'm on pain pills and muscle relaxers, people.
Hey, painkillers about to doze off. I'm gonna need you to smoke some extra strong weed then or something because I need your energy. I literally saved 3 little White Claws for this.
you can't be double dipping. Wait, can you? Can you do
Oh,
that?
Yeah,
Is
why
that,
not?
is
I'll
that like
triple
not
dip.
recommended? What's the
So,
triple? What's the third thing?
Weed
It's
and
also
prescription
recommended
pills?
not to smoke weed, period. But hey, here we are.
What's up, Samuel?
They said,
Um,
"Oh, I have a question for you guys. Actually, something that I went over this weekend that I did. How many times do you wash your hair when you're in the shower?
with shampoo
Yeah.
every like week.
No. Like you're in the shower
Okay,
and you're bathing yourself. How many
Yep.
times do you shampoo your hair?
once a week.
You shampoo. That's what I'm saying. You shampoo your hair
Once
time,
a
right?
week.
No, I shampoo.
I'm
my
not
hair.
talking about throughout the week. I'm talking about when you're actually in the shower.
Oh, I do it
Once.
two
Do you
times.
do it 2 times?
Yeah.
What about you, Corpse?
Once.
Yeah, 1 time. Where the fuck
I've heard.
is this
So
2
I've
times
heard,
coming from?
and I think my girlfriend told me this. The first time, it's not supposed to lather. The first time is to get the real like whatever dirt or whatever is coming out of your hair. The second time is to use whatever like shit is in the actual shampoo to like then clean it. After all the shit has been extracted. It's kind of like when you wash down like a car. You get the dirt off initially, and then you go in either with a sponge or if you want to do the pressure wash, like foam and let it sit. You do it that way for
Sure.
your hair.
Listen, I understand the logic. I'm in my 30s and I've had long hair and I've had short hair, but I've had long hair for a majority of my life, and I've only ever washed my hair 1 time, ever.
Me too.
You
But
just
I
said
started-
do it twice.
But I started doing it twice, and I feel like my hair feels better after the because I feel like the initial wash, and then the conditioner makes my hair feel like
You
still,
guys
like,
don't need deep
weird.
washing like that. You guys don't need it. I
What you
deep
mean?
wash. I
you-
deep wash
yes,
my
yes,
hair
Yes, you're on a different level. You should be doing it probably more often.
Wait, why the fuck would you say you need it and I don't?
because
he works
one,
outside.
yeah, I am sweating. First off, like sweating, let alone the dirtiness of what I'm doing, like lifting up those tiles or working on those. Bro, I will leave.
Acting like he fucking rolling around in dirt and shit.
Wait, really quick,
Dick,
though?
I will leave and I will
okay.
have fiberglass burns on the back of my neck because where my hands touch the ceiling, where I touch the roof, and if I touch my neck or if I scratch like my face, like bro, like underneath my eyes right here,
That's
I'll
good.
get fiberglass burns because I'll be trying to rub the sweat out of my eye, and the fiberglass from the comp shingle will get on my skin, bro. Next thing it's irritated. So I have to deep clean almost daily. Saturdays and Sundays, I will usually go without washing my hair, just because I'm not working. But
Bro,
during the week, I have to.
I didn't wash my feet until I was like in my mid 20s.
Oh, that's crazy.
I just pissed on him.
I would like scrub down to my knees, and then whatever soap went down my leg and up to my feet, like that's what washed my feet.
Do you scrub your legs though?
Now I do.
Okay.
I would say after like 24, 25, I scrub every inch of me. Before it was just like my nuts, my ass, my chest, my armpits.
It's actually bad to wash your feet if you have things like athlete's foot and stuff. Like it's bad to actually like touch your feet with your bare hands. It's not good. The fungus moves around, especially if you get it under your
washes
nails.
their body with their bare hands. Wait, do you wash your body with your bare hands?
No.
I will. Like I'll get the soap on my hands, right? And then I'll lather barehanded and get everywhere.
You gotta get loofah, bro.
And then I get my loofah and then I
was about to say,
scrub.
'cause
I actually scrub.
because that rubbing your body like this with soap don't do shit.
It does. It's not as good as like a rag. The thing, my problem is with like loofahs and rags and stuff, bro, is when I was real young, I used to get staph infections a lot, like bad, like MRSA level staph infections.
I was like, what are staph? Is that like what is that?
So the staph bacteria lives like in the creases of your armpits, in the folds of your neck, and inside your nose, and your ears, and weird spots in your tear ducts, like. And it's just this weird bacteria, bro. And if it gets inside of a cut, it gets infected really bad.
Wait, I thought people got staph from like kissing and shit.
No.
Like mumps?
No, we got staph infections, bro, on the fucking reg because of our lockers. Our lockers were always dirty, right? And then we're out there having football practice, and then I'm going to wrestling practice, and I'm more than likely using the same practice clothes, right? And so I'm bumping and rubbing up against people myself, right? And it's just dirt. It's just a sign of dirtiness.
I wonder if wrestlers get stuff like that.
Bad. We used to get it bad. I used to get it
those
bad.
mats are disgusting.
Yeah, mats. I know. Don't wrestlers get like ringworm a lot too? Like
bad. Bad.
I remember. I used to have some friends in wrestling.
Bro, I remember a kid in high school got a staph infection so bad, right? He had a MRSA staph infection. I think he had to get like a chunk of his leg removed or something. Like, but I remember the coach. Our wrestling coach had us pull out the mats, and bro, we soaked them with bleach. Like we were pouring Clorox bleach directly onto the mat, and was like, we got to scrub them because guys were just getting fucked up.
Though? Yeah, because I would imagine.
Well, it's you clean them.
See how you said that though?
You clean them.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it, bro. Until it's problematic. Until it's problematic, that's when you're like, okay, let me do something about this.
You're telling two 15-year-olds to go clean the mat, bro. So we do a little, and then we're done, like, you know. But then when somebody comes out with a staph infection,
Lysol for the whole fucking wrestling mat.
Yeah, so like loofahs, sharing towels. Like even if like me and my son have never shared a towel, ever. We've never shared towels because it's like. I used to get staph infections, and I don't. If there's a bacteria on me, like I just feel weird with me rubbing my body with it one day, and then the next day my son using it. It's just weird. Like I don't care.
If I was zero, I would say some ruthless shit right now.
What?
If I was zero, I would have been like, yeah, but you won't share a towel with your son, but you kiss him in the mouth.
Goddamn right. My mouth is infinitely cleaner than my feet, bro. Are you kidding me? Let alone my armpits.
That, bro.
The backside of my ball sack, dude.
I don't know about the backside of your ball sack.
The backside of my ball sack has seen way too many toilet bowls, bro. So I'm just not going to.
There's no hold on. There's no fucking shot. The back of your nutsack is touching toilets.
That's true.
If the back of your nuts are, hold the fuck on. I was about to tell Damien hit us with the intro, but if the back of your
nut, he's bored.
I was just sitting a little too far into the toilet.
Oh my god!
It plopped in there.
With that being said,
talking about the inside.
That's what it.
Damn.
Yeah, you're blessed, bro.
Oh nah, you're baptized every time.
That's almost as bad as D dipping his nuts in soy sauce.
That didn't happen, bro. I don't know where the fuck you heard that.
I have video proof.
That never happened, bro.
I have video proof.
I was just being weird, bro. That guy was weird. He was actually a doppelganger of mine. Can't believe you guys didn't notice.
That said it or did it?
That both.
Yes, Kelly. This is.
Hit us with the intro, D. Hit us with the intro, dog.
Yo, what's up, everybody? Welcome to the usual Tuesdays. Today we're going to be hitting you with a calm, relaxing. Wait, I don't have the music capabilities. Wait, Pudge, can you put on some calm, relaxing music?
That won't get copywritten.
I could have brought it up on YouTube. I completely.
This motherfucker's gonna be playing like bird sounds and shit.
I got you. Hold on.
I was gonna say I can pull it up if you want.
No. I got a song for you right here, but it's only gonna play for like 2 seconds.
No, it's gonna be copyrighted.
No, we need like what? You get the instrumental only.
All right, there you go. That's all you guys
Go
get.
ahead, D. Okay,
All right, guys.
intermission.
We're gonna hit you with a.
Wait, put it a little bit closer to the mic.
And
There you go.
relaxing, usual Tuesdays. One like you've never seen before. The world might be going into chaos. You might be stressing, but it's Tuesday, okay? It's the second day. You're one day closer to Friday. And if it's your Saturday, God bless, you know? Enjoy the weekend and enjoy whatever your ears are going to hear next. With that being said, my beautiful co-host, Saving Korpsx, let's run it.
Hey, that was pretty good, but there's no way this episode's about to be that calm.
No, it's not. But, you know.
That was a good intro, though. That was probably the best intro you've ever done.
Thank you. I'll try to bring more themes to the episode's intros.
Next week, you're going to be like, with the fucking horns in the back.
I'm going to do a screamo intro.
There's no shot.
That would be funny.
I will pay you to do that.
We'll see. I gotta get my screamo voice. Artie, how you guys been doing?
Good, man. I'm very excited to see what question you have because I hate when you do that shit in our group chat. It drives me nuts.
Me?
Yeah, because either me or Korpsx will drop something in the chat like, "Hey, this is what we want to talk about during the podcast," and then you're like, "I got something too, but I'm gonna make you guys wait."
Wait. See, this is horrible because I don't even know what the fuck we're talking about right now.
Korpsx sent a long ass question in the group chat, and you literally right after said, "I have questions, but I shall save it for the pod."
Okay, so the questions was in regard to the original question that Korpsx is gonna ask on Tuesday. That's what I was waiting for because I'm like, I got questions about this question on how I'm gonna base my decision.
I too have questions.
If
So
Korpsx
go ahead,
wants to
Korpsx,
run
hit
the
us with
question.
So if you could be given $10,000 and a chance to move anywhere in the world and restart, where are you going? All debts are cleared, and you have an apartment and car already. The rent for the apartment is considered average for wherever you are going. So $10,000, right? And there's no other issue like, right? Like, oh well, what about Elijah? Or oh, what about Peanut? Or oh, what about Crystal? Like
That was my main
nothing.
question.
They're coming. They're coming.
Yes, you have.
Oh,
a
they're
car.
coming.
Yes, wherever you go, you can be there.
That
with
changes
them,
my answer.
right?
You're like,
$10,000.
no, I'm not going.
Where
I'm going to like Texas or something.
Okay. I was gonna ask, is 10 racks, but like, is my apartment paid for, or do I gotta go get a job? Like, what's the?
You're starting over.
Do I have time to rack up as much fucking debt as I can so when I dip out, it's all clear? Can I just
all
No,
debts
yeah,
are cleared.
doing too
All debts are cleared. All
no,
debts
but do I
cleared.
have time? If you give me this option, I'm and I have a day, I'm like, all right, I'm gonna buy a new fucking car, or do I just have to?
Because you already get a car.
So
Yeah,
let's take
that's true.
zero. Let's take zero for example, right? You say
I would go buy a car.
somebody goes up to zero and goes, "Hey, zero, we have this opportunity for you." You say, "Oh well, what about my car? Take it with you." Well, it's fucked up. Okay, well we got a car for you. Don't worry. Well, my apartment, I have a lease that doesn't expire for another 7 months. It's paid. Don't worry. Right. Oh well, I want this apartment in this city because I want to be near here. Cool. Paid for. Right. Like you have to pay rent, but we got you in there. Right. Fully furnished. Everything's furnished. Don't worry about supplying that. That's all taken care of. The biggest thing is your biggest transition is going to be getting from the plane from one spot to the next.
I don't have any job lined up. I got to take care of that.
Yeah, you figure that out.
Okay.
But you have $10,000. So my example, right? My beautiful example is somebody might say, well, Italy, you won't have that long. That's a few months worth of income. Cool. But Sri Lanka, that's like 6 years. Right.
You know what's funny? My
that
answer is actually my answer was gonna, if I wasn't taking Peanut, was Indonesia.
Yeah.
I was gonna say like Tokyo or something.
Oh, your money's gone, bro.
Gonzos.
But now that I realize I gotta work and I gotta maintain this shit, now my answer is a little bit different.
So where are you guys going?
I'm still gonna say Indonesia,
Somewhere
even
in
if I'm
Indonesia?
taking Peanut. Yeah, bro, just for the nature aspect of it. Yeah, fuck yeah.
I was
My
thinking
money
maybe,
stretches longer there.
yeah. I was thinking maybe Amsterdam or Iceland. I think Iceland would be pretty cool.
Why Iceland?
There's a lot of nature out there. The parts that I'm thinking about. I just think it would be cool. Cause like imagine the polar opposite of like a city. I love cities, but having the possibility of being so secluded and like chill, like one with nature, that'd be cool.
Yeah, that's why I said Indonesia, because they got water and they got like forest and shit out there, like real, like monkeys and all types of shit. I don't want to fuck with the monkeys, but it'd be cool to see one every now and then.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if I would leave the country. Right? Like the more and more I think about the question is like, live? Like you want me to live there? Like live there? Like you want me to live like 24/7? Not just visit. Like I'm not visiting for like a long time. Like You want me to live there? I don't know.
But think about it like this, though. Think about it like this, right? If you had the opportunity for somebody to wipe all your debt and start debt free, wouldn't it be better to leave the country? One of the only, our biggest thing here is
Hey,
debt.
love.
No, but that's what I was saying is that I would want some time to rack up some shit because I don't have anything. I'd be like, well,
No.
it doesn't fucking matter for me.
Dog.
God bless, you know. God
This
bless,
is my
but-
thing. This is my thing. America's the greatest fucking country of all time, fool.
Yeah.
And there's
Okay.
not
Look.
a lot of places I would want to move. Like, let's say even if I move by myself, right? As a let's say I moved there as let's dial back the years, a 30-year-old young man moving there, right? There's not a lot that those countries hold for me other than the experience of their culture, right? Like experiencing their culture. So then I ask myself, do I want to live in that though? Or is that a place that I always want it to be? Like, you know, there's a cool place like here. There's places you go vacation, but you don't live there. You vacation there. That's not a place you go live.
Okay. So
But
here's,
could I
here's
never? I
Go
was
ahead,
just
D.
gonna ask really quick. Can I never come back? Because I'm in my head, I'm thinking like I go there, I live a couple years. I always got home base. Like my family's over here. You know what I mean? So
yeah.
I
How
could
long do I have
always-
to live there?
do I
I
have
don't
to
think
perm-
I never really even thought that deep into it, but my realistic expectation would be like you would end up probably being there at least a year and some change, depending on
Yeah.
how you blow that 10K.
I'm cool with
Okay,
that.
so here's gonna be my rebuttal to what you just said, because you said you don't know if you would leave the country because we live in the greatest country of all time, which
time.
everybody knows. I agree, this is the greatest country of all time as well. Everybody knows that.
Oh shit, he froze.
No, I thought he was thinking about that
Me
hella hard.
too.
Oh, like damn, he is about to come in fucking
Yeah, bro.
crazy.
He's about to cook. Rip.
My
Oh,
back,
there he is.
my back,
There he
my
is.
back.
He's
Yes,
back.
there he
Back,
is.
back, back.
But
We were like dramatic pause.
yeah, I saw all these things spinning on my screen. I'm telling you, I don't know what the fuck it is. I think it's the rain fucking it up. But here's the thing: is what would you do in another country that you couldn't do here that would be illegal? Does that make sense?
Ooh, that
What?
you know what? You know what?
Wait, does that make sense? What I just said?
I know
Yeah.
what you mean. Like here, it's illegal outside of the country. So.
Or even
no,
maybe
no.
let's say taboo.
Yeah.
Like it's
No,
taboo
the
to do
opposite.
here.
Oh wait, say that again then.
It would be illegal in that country,
Oh, okay.
but you do it here. But what would you do?
It's not even as far. Okay, so let's say Japan, right? Or even Israel. Or what's another country that practices? I think it's like Italy. Some of those practices, some of them practice like a certain military conscription, right? Where every adult man has to be in the military, or every adult woman has to spend a term in the military. I'm just not down.
Yeah, but you're too old for that now.
I don't know what those rules
Too old
are
for
over
that.
there.
Well, you're too old for that. Two, would you even go to those countries? Are any of those countries on your list?
The countries I'd really want to go to, it wouldn't even be how it affects me. It'd be the way that it affects the people I love, right? So like a place where I would go and like disappear would be like a place like India, right? Like in Sri Lanka or somewhere like that, Tibet. But the way that they treat women is a little different out there. You know what I'm saying? And if my children decided that they liked people of the same sex, right, that would be an issue in those countries, right? Like there's a societal issue there,
I think in certain cities it's progressive in those countries.
bro. In India, they still practice the fucking, what is it called, the crass system or class system, whatever
But-
the fuck.
But even so, like you just have such a higher likelihood of some crazy shit happening because that's just more accepted, right? Even in progressive areas, I would imagine.
Well, crazy like what though? Like what would you
Well, I
consider
mean,
crazy?
like crazy, like I don't like I genuinely don't know to what level they really disagree with this. You know, the lifestyle of same sex relationships. It could be to the extent of like beating, killing. I don't know. It could be like some sort of what is it called? Like discreet. Like people get thrown in jail for other reasons other than, but
Bro.
the real reason is because they just don't like whatever.
People don't realize, like, Cisco, we were even a little young, but I remember these conversations, right? I remember my dad having these conversations. Bill Clinton had a whole thing of don't ask, don't tell, right? We don't ask. What a fucking thing for him to be backing, right? But it was this whole thing behind the gay issue of like, we ain't gonna ask you if you're gay. You don't have to tell us. It's all good, right? Like, no problems. Don't ask, don't tell. But because before, the gay community was having issues, holding jobs and this and that because of their sexual orientation. So we're not that far removed here in America, and we're supposed to be like the guiding light on these type of issues. So imagine the places like Iraq. Look up, somebody Google how many gay people were reported on the census in Iran. What is the gay population of Baghdad? Full, like, let's
You're giving them too many options. Which one are you picking? Iraq, Iran, or Baghdad?
Well, Baghdad's in Iraq. But
are we doing by the whole country or are we doing city?
Look up the city.
Okay, city of Baghdad.
I bet
gay
you
population.
It's like 0.
I'll put money that it's higher.
I think there's one.
Hold on. I'm about gay population of
in what?
Baghdad. There's no reporting. PBS.org headline: Iraq passes harsh anti-LGBTQ plus law imposing up to 15 years in prison for. Oh, that's a whoa. Okay. Yeah, so not good.
What I'm saying is, but you're not going to Baghdad. Where would you pick out of the country?
It's hard because there's just a lot of places out there, bro. Like the caste system, right, out in India. Like you're born out there. People are born into systems, bro, of hierarchy. You know what I mean? Like, and it's a social class setting. And
you have to take into consideration the fact that you're not a local or from there.
But if I'm living there, right?
Yeah, but you don't fall into that same category. You're not Hindu. You're not Indie. You don't fall into that same category.
I don't know if I can live in that, though.
I don't think it works the same, though. So you wouldn't be as affected as you think that you would be. Does that make sense? What I'm trying to say?
Well, you wouldn't imagine that I get what you're saying, but I just don't know if I agree with it because you wouldn't imagine that culturally, like, okay, you're in our place now, bro. Like, you don't get exempt because you're somebody different. Like, you're not
sure eventually, but you would learn. You would learn how to blend into that culture.
But no. Save. You think me hopping off a plane? I'm going to blend in a place.
Not immediately. No, that's what I'm saying.
But
not
even
immediately.
like a year, even a year,
bro, look at what the immigrants go through here. Look at what they deal with here.
I'm just saying. I think that
in our immigration process
would be as effective as you think it would be.
How do we get on here, bro? We're talking about a situation of us moving to a different country based on $10,000 in average rent.
Because it always fucking winds up being fucking political some fucking way, shape, or form, and it drives me fucking nuts.
Well, I couldn't move to a place where it's like this is what the conversation was, right? And this is where I was with homie. He's like, I wouldn't move. No, I'm like, because I'm trying to like. Bro, you wouldn't move to like France? You wouldn't move to London? He's like, London, what the fuck? They arrest people for Facebook posts. He's like, you think I want to live in that?
Who do they do that?
And I
okay, first and foremost, I feel like that you're thinking about it in such a weird light, right? Like, how many of your Facebook posts that I don't know about you, Korpsx, but like on average, how many fucking Facebook posts do people actually post that could land them in jail?
That's true. I agree with
that. That's a true question.
That's what I'm saying.
Right?
You have to think about those types of things. Yeah, okay, maybe I could go to France and say something crazy on Facebook and get arrested for it. But how often am I writing a Facebook post that's fucking bonkers?
See that, but the thing is where I draw the line for me is I don't even want to have to worry about that. I don't even want to have to worry about like,
If
there's
it's
gonna
not
be
something that you
police.
worry about now, you wouldn't have to worry about it then.
No, I really don't have to worry about it right now. I
But
really don't. Like, I
do you
don't at
consciously
all.
think to do you consciously think to yourself, "Oh, this Facebook post is kind of crazy." Ever.
I have more now because I've in the last like 3 years I've had more posts taken down than when I was like tinfoil hat, like, dude, they're lizard people. This isn't real life.
I
Like,
will say though, like you have to also take into consideration the timeline we're in, where the time and place in which you're talking about these tinfoil hat situations, the I was gonna say modification, the
moderation.
monitoring, the moderation. Thank you. Of these conversations were like zero and name drop, but they had to like, they had to progressively.
Our buddy Lem.
Who's Lem? I have no idea who this is.
Good to you, Elon. I was talking about Elon.
Oh, yeah, bro. Like they had to progressively get more moderation for these spaces because people are saying unhinged shit. Like the shit is crazy, and to foster like good conversation, you have to. But that
Well,
only,
and
that only
the fact
comes
that
heavier with time, not necessarily like obviously when Zuckerberg or anybody starts a social media, it's always like say whatever you want, do whatever you want. Like moderation's like there's nothing here. That's what Kick did. That's what eventually it all gets to a place where like all right, we have to moderate because shit is kind of getting crazy.
see, and
Yeah.
even with Elon buying X, right? Say whatever you want about the guy or whatever he's trying to do about free speech, right? Because everyone's going to have their opinion. But when you have other countries who are saying your platform will not be allowed in my country unless it meets certain moderation parts, that's when I first started thinking about these questions. Was like, oh, would I want to be in this? Like my buddy went to Dubai, right? He went to Dubai, and it's like you can't record in public.
Oh, you can't do a lot of things in Dubai. Yeah.
There's countries, bro, and I had to look it up. Like, damn, there's really countries where you can't like imagine, bro, trying to do an Instagram story, dick, like you're with your kids.
Well, there's states that you can't do that. There's states that you can't do that. You can't freely videotape.
There's
In
one thing
public,
about
I feel like you
videotaping
can.
someone or
No,
videotaping a
there are
business.
states here. Look it up. Google it. There are states here where you
No.
cannot legally record other people in public.
What you can't
Yes,
do that.
other
No, you can't do
people.
that. You
Other
can't do that.
people is one thing, right? Like you can't be. There's a limitation to it where you can have somebody in a recording, but you can't sell that. You can't sell that without them writing some kind of contract or having their face blurred, right? And so, like I'm saying, like
I don't even think it's selling. I think it's just using it for public purposes in general.
I think as
There's-
long as they're in
there's a caveat to
public
that.
areas, I think they're fine.
Yeah, but see, like in places, right? There's places in the world, bro, where you could literally be recording yourself, just yourself, and somebody could literally walk up and all within due bounds of the law be like, "Hey, bro, you need to turn that off. You need to turn that the fuck off." Like, you know what I mean? Like, no recording out here. Whatever.
Recording yourself? Are you sure?
Bro, I seen some video, dude, online, dog, where the guy and in this whole thing, I can't remember what it was. It was like a Eastern European, maybe Western Asian country.
Jesus Christ, why is my
I can't remember. But bro, that's why I'm saying, like, when I be really like, I really.
But again, how is that affected? Like, if you were to go to one, that probably wouldn't be a country that you go to. But two, the country that you go to, like say that you were to go to a different country, what laws would be in place there that's any different than what you would do here? Is what
I
I'm
think
saying.
the closest you're gonna get is places like Switzerland.
Canada?
Fuck no, Switzerland, bro. Switzerland. They just got wild taxes. And it's kind of weird when I think of like some of those like some of those countries, bro. I think it's in Switzerland. they will leave the kids in strollers like on the sidewalk while they go shop because it's like so safe,
I
right?
believe it. Culture is different.
That's just gonna be hard to get used to. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you're
Yeah,
just
but it's normal. But it's weird for you because it's not normalized. For them, it's
yeah,
normalized.
yeah. So that's where I'm like, that's where I get you, right? Like, bro, but there's gonna be things in these places like you don't quite have here, you know, or
Yeah,
they
but
have.
statewide is like that too. You're gonna have to get moving to an like you're gonna tell me you didn't have to get used to shit when you moved to Florida.
Mhm.
There was different shit that you had to get used to when you were there. There's probably different shit for people when they move here to California.
Yeah, the culture, there's always going to be that culture shock, right? But then, like I'm saying, it's easy to go visit a place, right? Because that culture shock isn't going to actually have any kind of real impact on your life because you're only there for 4, 5, 6 days, right? Or you take a long vacation, you're there for 2 weeks. That's cool. Like, that's why I was saying earlier, there's a list of places I would love to go visit. With 10 bands, bro, you sending me out there for 2 weeks? I'm having the best
Yeah,
time
but
of my
10
life.
bands is not 10,000 is not a lot of money for some places.
Yeah, you feel me? And so even people, you can sit here and say like, well, where would you move to in America? It's like, well, I can still live off of $10,000 for like I'm saying like a month, 2 months easily, you know. But
Alabama.
bro,
Alabama.
Bama, you go to fucking where Montana, the Dakotas, 10,000 is going to be like a year's worth of rent.
Nevada, yeah, you'd be
Years
straight
worth
in
of rent.
Arizona.
Straight up, bro, you get a log cabin and like 3 cows, bro, for fucking $2.
Okay, I got another question that was posed to me earlier.
Okay. Sorry, I was looking at the laws about on recording stuff.
Did you find anything?
As far as I was able to tell, it seems like as long as you have a reasonable, reasonable, what is it called? A reasonable argument for like, I should have privacy here, like in your own home, maybe in your car, then you have some legitimacy to like have a case against somebody who's recording you without your consent. But it sounds like overall, if you're in a public space where you don't necessarily have, or you're in somebody else's house, unless it's like a bathroom or bedroom that you're going to be sleeping in, like sleeping over, then you don't necessarily have a strong argument for privacy. So then you have the capabilities of recording people or private
Well, that makes
businesses.
sense.
Yep.
It makes sense.
Yeah.
Doesn't sound too crazy to me.
That's in
Sound crazy
America.
to you, Korpsx? You said that's in America. Oh, that was in America?
That's in America. Yeah, yeah.
Oh.
Wait, where
okay.
else
No
did
wonder
you-
it didn't sound too crazy.
Where did
Just
you
like
where
because
else
I
were
know
you
for a
talking
fact in North Korea,
about?
you
I think in North Korea you can't do much.
you
Like-
can't do like, but then like
Oh,
that's the thing,
North
like,
Korea, you have to be in bed, lights
Okay.
out by.
I was
bro,
gonna say,
I'm
you could barely eat in
saying,
North
like,
Korea, which is
I'm
fucking
saying,
crazy.
bro, there's a lot of places. So like England and stuff in France, I know is a lot more lax with that type of shit. But then again, they also have like, what is it, the Department of fucking Truth and Justice or whatever, where they're doing the whole like screen posts or whatever, dude. It's just that's too much of a fucking headache, bro. Like, straight up, I wish they just open up a cool little spot in Antarctica, right? And they say, if you guys can fucking live here, bro, just do it. Like, and just do whatever you want. Well,
Crazy.
Antarctica is
Uh,
wild.
Oh, they're hiding everything in Antarctica, bro. That's why we can't go there.
I don't think it's a
They're
real
not-
place.
They're not hiding. What the fuck? The two ends of the spectrum in one conspiracy.
I don't think it's a real fucking place, bro. There's
What?
something.
They're
something
hiding
about that.
everything, and it also doesn't exist.
Yeah, like, okay, because
It's probably
just hear me out.
dangerously cold. Sorry, dangerously cold, and the winds are probably so unpredictable.
How does a did we talk about this? How does a compass work at the South Pole?
It probably doesn't. It probably goes crazy because of the magnetic field, right?
I think. Well, you guys know I've had problems believing that weed.
This man said that he used to wear a tinfoil hat. I think he still secretly wears.
No,
He
no,
meant
no,
that
no,
was
no,
yesterday.
No.
Okay, let's hear the theory. What the fuck happens to a compass? I would think that it would go crazy too.
I don't know what happens to it, but it just doesn't seem like it would make sense because if you're at the most southern place on the planet, How do you go more south?
It would. You start elevating.
How do you find the center of the bottom of the earth?
Are you
Where is
flat
that?
earthing right now?
No, but it's just
Oh,
questions I'd
please.
like to ask, though.
Please don't do that.
I've never seen the Earth, right? Like seen like the Earth like from space. I've never been there, so I just have
You've
some
seen
questions. To ask.
photos. We've seen photos. This is not something we can argue anymore. Stop.
Listen,
No,
listen,
no, no,
listen.
no.
We've all seen a couple catfishes in our lifetime, so I'm just wondering.
Oh no.
So this okay, so this is the same motherfucker that always asks chat to give it a fucking Goog, but doesn't believe that the pictures of the Earth are real.
I'm not saying
Everything else that we find on Google is fact.
I'm not saying that they're not real. I'm not saying that they aren't real pictures.
So how can you say that you haven't seen the Earth?
I just don't know what I'm truly looking at because okay, cool. It's this big old round ball.
Fuck.
Cool.
Oh my
Wait,
My
what,
question.
what about the sun? Sorry, I didn't interrupt. Keep going. Keep going.
What about the sun? It's up there too. It's somewhere up there, dude.
It's a ball. It's a ball. There's no way we're different. There's no way we're different.
I don't know.
Do you think the sun isn't a ball? Wait, what do you think it is? It's a disc.
Nah. Listen, even our esteemed senior correspondent
trusted
Kelly
for
Gregg, senior
on the internet,
USC
it's true.
correspondent.
Kelly, don't feed into this, please.
I'm just wondering.
Wait,
man.
let's find out Kelly's a flat earther.
Kelly, don't do this. Are you a flat earther? Listen, we listen and we don't judge, but we do correct.
I mean, I could judge a little bit on a flat earther. Let me be.
I'm not saying I believe in flat Earth, but they ask some good questions. What does a compass do? Matter of fact, let's look that up.
Yeah, but what you're saying, if a flat Earth really does exist and you make it to the most southern part, you fall off.
No.
Wait, does it just keep pointing south? Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, that's my whole thing with my issue with this flat Earth part. Is how flattened and how far does it go, right? And even like when you read, because everyone always talks about the Genesis scripture and where it's like, where it talks about the Earth was flat and the firmament and blah 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 blah. That doesn't, like, even reading that doesn't tell me that the Earth is perfectly flat, though what we might be living on is flat. It could still be in the shape of a sphere, right? In a ball. And I mean, the plutonium solids are there for a reason. Like, so to say that the Earth isn't some kind of round spherical thing that hangs up in the night sky, I'm not past. Like, I can grip my brain around all those things. Even if it's the Earth that we walk on is flat, right? Let's say that, and it's still embedded in a spherical atmosphere that hangs in space, or even if it's a round Earth, right? That's in a spherical shape that hangs in space. Cool. What the fuck happens when you go to those places, right? Like, what happens to your compasses? How do you even know you're at the most bottom of the most southern point?
How about you just look it up?
What happens?
Go ahead. We'll let D ask ChatGPT.
A
We know he loves ChatGPT.
compass.
ChatGPT. We'll bring him up. What's up, chat?
Okay, so what happens to a compass at the North Pole? At the North Pole, a compass needle would essentially point nowhere in particular, as it is trying to align with the Earth's magnetic field, which at the magnetic North Pole is directly downwards, causing the compass needle to spin erratically or point straight down if the compass is held vertically.
That's what I was
saying.
Whoa.
That's exactly what would happen. Because let me ask you a question. Korpsx. Do you think in Antarctica and the North Pole that there's just a big metal piece sticking out of the ground that's like causing the magnetic field for compasses?
No. That's
not how it works.
No, magnetic fields and stuff like that. That's much different.
I'm aware. That's why I'm asking you.
But there's a lot of points on Earth too where compasses don't work.
Yes.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's
because of
but the magnetic field is weird there.
Plates.
Whatever's happening is like, it's like when you put tinfoil into a microwave. Wait, let me get there. When you turn it on,
take off Korps's hat. And you put it in the
take it off, Put that shit in the microwave. The reason it sparks isn't because it's having some sort of chemical reaction or anything. The microwaves are hitting this tinfoil and causing it to bounce off. When they bounce back, there are points of concentrated microwave radiation that cause it to spark. And that's what the reaction is. And so on Earth, I could be wrong. I could be talking total bullshit. But it sounds like it's kind of the same.
Fairly similar. Because you know how our microwave works, right? Like if you line up the whole inside of your take the plate out, you line up the whole inside of a microwave with marshmallows, right? Rows of marshmallows. And you turn that bitch on for a minute, and then you open it. Every other 2 marshmallows are gonna be fucking burned. The other marshmallows are still gonna be cold because of the waves. That's why they have the fucking disc inside the microwave, so the waves can hit everything. Did you not know that? Oh,
I didn't know this. I've never done this.
I've never fucking put marshmallows in a microwave. I just know how it works.
I just never seen it happen.
I just know how it works.
I didn't know they were that concentrated though. I know the whole rotating thing, so that way it radiates through all sides, and even then the middle's still fucking cold. What's good? Probably
because the middle is in the middle of the plate.
Well, yeah, I heard you're supposed to do it offset to the very edge, and that's the best form of like heating something up. Anyway,
try it with a hot pocket next time, dog.
Fuck no, that shit is gonna be lava, and then also Antarctica at the same time, at the very end.
Yeah, I'm surprised that D and I knew that you did it. That the needle would probably go crazy because it has nowhere to point. How are you gonna point south when you're already?
Well,
south?
yeah, that's my first assumption, but there's something off about that.
I don't think there is. I don't think D thinks there is. I think it's the painkillers.
Jesus.
Okay, here's the question I have. If you could change your life for a week with one person on this podcast, who would it be and why?
Oh, switch?
Switch your life for one. Well, actually, you know what? We'll make it shorter. We'll make it for 2 days.
I like my life.
Nobody said you didn't like your life. If you could switch lives with one person on this podcast for 2 days, who would it be and why?
I think I'm good.
Right now, I would not.
Wow, thanks, Korpsx.
I think I'm good. I love you guys.
Back right now.
I'm good. I like my life.
I would pick Korpsx, bro. And the only reason I would pick Korpsx is because you are in a very, very long and committed relationship, and I wouldn't be able to touch that.
Me?
I can't be in a long committed relationship.
I was saying
the only reason I would pick Korpsx is because for the dance purposes. That's all.
The dance would be sick. And then you guys know how to dance, not like each other, but like you came up on that, and so obviously you would be more in tune with it than I would. At least I think so.
But I would enjoy making your content though.
Me?
Yeah.
It'd be fun. I think it would be cool.
It'd be fun to really see. Cutting his nails on the pot.
I scratched
that
myself.
Shit is right loud as fuck.
I scratched myself right now. I couldn't help it. Hold on.
I was saying that I couldn't switch with Korpsx right now because his back is hurting. So I don't want to inherit that for a little bit. I'm okay. I appreciate it. But if I had to, it'd probably be Save.
Oh, thanks, sweetie pie.
Because I'll be Mr. Smooth, Mr. Suave. You know? I'll just be chatting to everybody.
I'm not as smooth as you think I am. Remember, don't ever forget McDonald's.
Yo, the McDonald's? You're right. How could I forget that?
Korpsx, did D ever tell you what happened at McDonald's?
Mm-mm.
So D would always tell me how smooth I am. He's like, bro, how do you just talk to people? This, that, and the other, blah, 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 blah. Went to McDonald's one time. I look like a fucking complete. I wasn't even trying to flirt with the girl. I was just trying to make a conversation, and she just looked at me like I was fucking bonkers. I don't remember what I said. I think I asked her for like ranch dressing or something like that.
I don't know either, but like it came to a point where I feel like both of them wanted to walk away because it's like, all right, bro, we're done, we're good. And then he said something else to her like that kept her around for a little bit longer, and I'm like, bro, she wants to leave, let her leave, bro. Holy shit. And she like kind of chuckled and was like, all right. Like what? The...
Okay, bye.
He made me feel like such an idiot after that, bro.
I was like, bro, how did you not see that she like wanted to leave? What the fuck?
He was like, just couldn't stop talking, huh?
You didn't ask her for a number?
He wasn't flirting.
No,
He
I
was
wasn't
trying to
flirting with her. Like I wasn't even trying to flirt with her or anything. I was just trying to like make conversation
This
and
is
ask
the
for a
funny
range.
part. That was
Man,
the
you better leave that McDonald's girl alone, boy, and let her get back to those goddamn chicken
That's what I'm
nuggets.
saying,
What the fuck
bro.
wrong
The
with
ice
you?
cream machine is already broken. She don't need no more delays, bro.
I know. Matter of fact, fix that shit. Stat, homeboy. Quit talking to this boy. What the fuck?
No, but that shit was funny. Yeah, that was really funny.
Oh fuck! That was
Because
so good.
he like turned back and I was like, "What are you doing? What the fuck is wrong with you?"
Yeah, like grease is pretty hot today, huh?
Yeah, she was like,
Fries
"Oh."
tastes good. Good job with the salt. Like this is how awkward it was. That's how it was. Like, oh,
Yeah,
I like your uniform. Yeah, and she looked at me just like that, Corpse.
yeah. She was like, "What the?"
You
fuck?
said I like your uniform.
No. I'm just giving it an
No,
example of how the
forgot.
conversation was going.
Yeah, I forgot what he said.
Does that even sound? That doesn't even sound like something I would say. I like your uniform.
And I was about like,
No,
whoa,
no, no,
say,
no. He didn't say. I don't think he said anything like that.
That's
But
out of
he
pocket.
just said some shit that I'm like, "What are you like? You're trying." It seems like you're trying to spit game and lose. Like, what are you doing?
This is an example of what not to do, gentlemen.
He's like,
Exhibit
he
A.
turned around. He's like, "That's how you don't do it." Okay, now I'm gonna flip it back. We're gonna run it back. That was funny. It was so
I make
awkward.
sure it's held over my head all the time. Whenever D tells me that I'm smooth, I'm like, remember McDonald's? It does it 9 times out of 10, maybe, but there's always that one time.
Well, see, now you're just a little unbackhanded compliment yourself. I don't know.
Hell yeah, I did. 9 times out of 10. That's all I'm saying. I'm pretty smooth. I'm just saying, hey, my mama blessed me, not with a booty, but that comes from my mom. Anytime we would be in line somewhere, bro, she would always be looking to have a conversation with somebody. She would like overhear. She's like, oh, and I hated it when I was a kid, and then now I realize that I'm that parent.
Talk
You
to
look
anybody.
for people to talk to in line.
No, not that I look
Oh,
for
okay,
somebody
okay.
to talk to, but if somebody says something that I like catches, I hear it. It's an easy way for me to get into a conversation.
I could see that though. I feel like that's, I guess, depending on the conversation, right? Because I like to hear conversations too, but it's usually on some like, bro, I can't believe she cheated on him. I'm like, damn, what did he do?
Like, bro, she cheated on you? What the fuck? No, I would never. Yeah, it's right time, right place type of thing.
Yeah.
Could
But
you
if it's-
imagine
yeah.
if somebody was in your conversation like that?
I'd be like, damn, bro, that's crazy. I would never take her back. You're like, fuck are you, bro? What the fuck? That would be funny.
Oh shit, that's fucking funny. Yeah, I used to hate that shit as a kid, bro. And then now I always tell my mom like, thanks. She helped turn me into a salesperson because now I could pretty much get to know anybody as long as they give me a little bit of time a day, especially if they're in front of me. That's what I hate about this new gig. Not that I hate it, I don't hate it, but I didn't like it about Spectrum either. Was just trying to be personable over the phone is way more hard than being personable in person. Because I can read emotion in person. You know what I mean?
Yeah, with voice, you got to be a lot more like dialed in. You gotta really like figure out what they're trying to say. It's a lot harder because
Yeah.
facial expressions give away a lot, like their body language and how awkward they feel, or how like excited they are about something. I get that.
But the fact that I am such a salesperson, it definitely has affected like dating and shit like that. Like, oh, you're just trying to sell me. This is how you talk to all the girls. Like, no, bitch. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to call you a bitch. But no, like.
Be like,
I
Look at me like that,
I
Corpse.
like that. That shit came right off the hip. That shit was unprompted.
Yeah,
That
that
came
shit was-
right out. That rolled
was
right out,
already,
dude.
bro. You did not
That was a
prep.
trained response, my guy. I like that.
That was me switching places with Corpse. Right there.
No,
Whoa.
that was the mind melding.
Yeah, it was
that's
a-
crazy. I
was-
I didn't know I was a
I was-
ventriloquist, dude. If I
That
can-
was
Thinking
That
about
was
what
it.
Corpse would say.
that was
Fucking
Save's
sock
innie or his Audi.
That was my indie, yeah. Oh, what the fuck, Corpse? Are you ever gonna watch Severance or what, dog?
Oh,
Please,
bro,
you need to watch it. It will
have
give us something to talk about on the podcast.
N-
It is
not-
so fucking good.
Not only that, you don't have to go through the pain of going from season 1 to season 2 and waiting, bro.
3 years we
That
fucking
shit
waiting, dog.
sucked. I didn't even wait that long.
No,
I think
I'm
I waited
watching the
a
new,
year or two.
I'm watching the new Daredevil show right now.
Ooh, how do you like it? Solid. I didn't watch the Netflix original one, and I know I need to. At least that's what one of my friends said. So
I heard it was kind of bunk, honestly.
If you don't watch the first one, you can watch this new show and not need to know anything about the past, right? Right now, the way that the characters are referencing the past episodes and past events is very loose, right? But it still makes sense. You still gather the plot from what they got. If you watch the first show coming to this one, immediate events that happen, or you're like, whoa, like, bro, in the first 10 minutes, it took my breath away. I was sitting up in the bed. I was like, no way. Like, first 10 minutes. They do kind of throw a lot at you, though, kind of fast, because it's only episode, I think, like 2 or 3. So there is a lot happening already. And I like it to be a little paced, a little better than that, but we'll see. It's good, though. It's really good. Charlie Cox is a perfect Matt Murdock casting.
he was good. I saw him shortly. Like I said, I didn't watch the Netflix show. I saw him shortly in No Way Home as the lawyer for Spider-Man. I thought he did really well. I thought that was really good.
Like, I don't know if you guys do this too with other characters, right? Like, so like Spider-Man. There's a Spider-Man to me he's Spider-Man because he is Spider-Man. That's Tobey Maguire. Perfect fucking Spider-Man.
We've gone over this before,
right?
Y'all wanted to fucking crucify me for saying I felt Garfield was one of the best Spider-Mans.
He's trash, right? But then there's Batman, right? We do all the Batmans. I think Ben Affleck is a better Daredevil. He has like the Daredevil look.
I liked him
with the suit on.
Yeah.
But Charlie Cox is Matt Murdock. That is the guy doing the lawyer thing, doing the talking, all that shit. He just looks weird with the suit. It just doesn't.
He's more lean. I feel like
Ben Affleck was a little
bit more stacked.
beefy.
Yeah.
That's how it was in Batman 2. Batman was fucking yoked.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
He was an all right Batman. Let's be real.
No, I'm saying physique wise, he was yoked.
Jack
He was whatever, like acting Batman wise.
Hey, Clooney's always gonna be Batman, bro.
Oh, I was gonna say, what's his name? Christian Bale.
Yeah, Christian Bale is my Batman.
Christian Bale's Batman, bro. That's Christian Batman.
I was just joking about fucking George Clooney. He's a corny ass Batman. Yeah, he's
that one was a good one with Bane, right? That he had Bane, and it was Arnold Schwarzenegger as Mr. Freeze.
No, there was Bane. Oh yeah, the original Bane, the OG Bane was in there, huh? Yeah, with the fucking tubes coming out of him and shit. Yeah.
I was born in it. Not that fucking Bane. That was trash.
What?
I remember him breaking his back.
Hardy?
Pause.
Was trash as Bane?
Hardy, that was trash. That was trash. That version of Tom Hardy did good, and he brought a cool version, but that version of Bane to me is trash.
Okay, so speaking of, did you guys watch Venom 3?
Yes.
I did. It was so lame.
It was not at all what I thought it was going to be.
It was cheeks.
I did not like. I'm very mad at how they ended it and all that shit. Like, what the fuck? They set it up a little bit, for what's to come, but
nah, that shit was buns. Not good.
Okay, damn.
Sorry.
Yeah, no bueno.
I liked it a little bit, but like it just wasn't what I wanted it to be.
Venom 3 and Sonic 3 were both buns.
Get the fuck out of here. Fuck out of here.
Buns.
Fuck out of here.
Hawaiian
Sonic 3? No.
Sonic 3 was buns.
One of the greatest kids movies of all time.
No,
I wouldn't say all that. Hold the fuck on. Hold on. I wouldn't say all that.
When we got Mario in the roster, Mario was amazing.
Mario's good.
Mario was definitely better than Sonic 3.
When we were talking about TMNT, wait a minute.
Whoa.
TMNT, amazing.
No. Ass.
Oh, you're crazy. You're
live action joint that came out.
No.
TMNT bullshit.
The TMNT that came out fairly recently.
The cartoon one.
Cartoon.
Oh, I haven't watched that one.
Oh, you gotta watch that, bro. That was sick. That was sick. It took after the Spider-Verse art style, but they toned it down.
Shadow is one of the greatest video game characters of all time.
I agree with that.
Fuck you if you disagree with that.
I agree with that.
Second of all, the fact that
Well,
they ended it with Metal Sonic and Amy Rose, like, and the fact that Shadow's still alive. Oh, bro, they're about to create a whole fucking universe out of this show, and I love it.
I love and hate the Marvelification of things. I think before Marvel, obviously there was like movies and maybe there was like loose ties. Maybe you could say like Harry Potter was like an intricate universe, but I feel like Marvel really pushed it up a notch and popularized the like this is all in the same universe, and you see it with their TV shows and shit like that. But I kind of do miss the like this is just one movie that was really good and we could just leave it there. You know what I mean?
Why? No,
Like, it
what do you
doesn't
mean?
all
That's
need
been
to
going on
be
forever.
It doesn't all need to be a universe to it. I get Sonic maybe because it's Sonic maybe has like a
Sonic is a
broader-
universe. Mario is a universe.
that has a broader broader like universe that you could bring. But I don't know. I do feel like a lot of movies are trying to like always trying to hit that second movie and then try to like spin off into like The Conjuring did this. Like the first, maybe not the first.
I don't watch
but like
that bullshit.
The Conjuring made the Conjuring universe that had like Annabelle, that had The Conjuring, that had what other movies? There was another movie tied to it. But anyway, it was just like the universe building that I'm like,
Yeah, but Freddy and Jason did that shit too.
And I mean, even like let's
There's
say
a bunch of movies
wait,
that
but
did
isn't
it
but
before.
isn't there was just like a crossover, which is fine.
Yeah,
Well,
so
let's
same
even
thing
say
as the
The
Alien and
Matrix.
Predator crossover.
The Matrix. The Matrix was
Oh.
books that turned into movies that spun off into games and comic books and all
Yeah,
kinds
the
of other
Matrix
shit.
is a universe too.
Star Wars.
This is-
I mean, I just
Maybe
think
you're right.
that
Maybe I'm wrong.
Marvel.
Star Wars is a
I
big
get
one.
what you're saying though, right?
That's a
Like
big one.
everything has its own extended universe now.
yeah,
right?
yeah. It feels like so within those properties, it feels like there's a story purposeful to the universe. Right? Star Wars is like an immense universe that has all of these characters that you can dive into, and they are might be like an integral part of the main story of the Star Wars maybe trilogy if you find that the most important, but also all of the movies afterwards. And like Lord of the Rings, big franchise, big fantasy universe.
Game of
But
Thrones.
it feels like Game of Thrones. It feels like there are now movies that have like a baseline concept to create a movie that then get popular, and they're like, "Fuck, we have to make like a universe now." Like this is like I said, the Conjuring universe. I feel
They've
like
been doing that, bro. Think about it like this: Jurassic Park is still making movies 30 years later.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and
Jurassic Park came out way before Iron Man came out.
I agree, but I would say I feel like there's a difference between like a trilogy versus like now you want a universe. Now you want like shows that connect to the movies. Now you want
Well,
like
but who else
spin-off
is doing
movies that
shows
connect to
besides Marvel?
that.
Well, Star Wars did it first. I'm just gonna say that
Star Wars is doing it.
they did it
Is
first.
technically Harry Potter doing it, or is that like technically a revamp?
It's a.
I
I
would
don't
say
even
it's
want
a
to talk
revamp
about that
because
stupid series.
it's not canon.
Jeez.
Why?
Wait, are you
It's
not
gonna be
hyped?
amazing.
I'm hyped for it. I'll give it a chance.
It
I'll
is
give
going
a
to
little
be
shot.
absolutely incredible. Wait, how
Me
could
too.
you not be excited about it?
Give me 2 seconds. I'll go to the bathroom.
Everything that we missed in the movies as book readers of the Harry Potter series, we're actually going to see in live cinema. How are you not excited about that? Think about all the other characters that were not introduced that we're finally going to see on screen.
Okay, but what about the characters that we do know about and that we are going to see on scene that have? There's just no, bro. When I seen who they casted for Snape, I was like, I'm good. I don't need to watch it.
Well, because of the actor?
Mm-hmm.
I don't understand. You don't know how he's going to act as Snape, though.
But there is no even relation, bro, to what that character looks like. Right? Let's just start there. You want me to
Oh, okay.
believe? You want me to believe this thing? I grew up watching Alan Rickman. A matter of fact, I was a huge fan of his. Right?
So
In
we
his
mad.
other works.
So we mad. Little Mermaid's black is what you're saying.
No, I'm mad that there's actors like Donald Driver who said that they would do the role, who's also an immaculate fucking actor who I would have loved to see in that role, and they're not giving it to him for whatever reason. Then you don't want to bring Harry Potter and like the
He might have asked for too much money.
the original
You never
crew's
know.
not even coming back. There's no
Because
they're
it's supposed
trying
to
to
be separate. It's supposed
No,
to
they're
be
trying to
separate.
ride out J.K. Rowling and any kind of influence that she had on that franchise, and I get it. It's
Think about the
cool.
difference in age from the original cast to now, though. How are you going to bring them back as teachers, professors? It's going to be just as bad as bringing Robert Downey Jr. back as Doom because you can't
Whoa!
separate.
Wait a
No,
minute.
no, no, because the separation is
I want to
not going to
give
be there.
I want to give that decision the benefit of the doubt, and I'm being so hopeful, but I can't help but agree that that shit might be
That's what I'm
ass.
saying.
Bro,
You're gonna
you
bring
could
back
literally
Daniel
have
Radcliffe as who? Mad Eye
James
Moody?
James Potter.
How
No,
often?
you
First
can't
of
do
all, how
that.
often is
Dude,
James
you could
Potter even
even
going to
bring
be in the
him
film
back.
or in the show?
You could even bring him back in flashbacks, bro. There's so much they could do.
But it's supposed to be separated. It's not supposed to be the same. That's the
I'm not
difference.
I'm no longer interested. That's who they just like,
Wait,
and
but
it's not even like I know the guy's gonna do good. That's not even the problem. But when we're moving this is how far away from the actual written content that we want to do, bro. It's just kind of it's a little wild. It was already a little hard for me when they're saying, "Oh, they're not coming back at any effect." The original anybody from the original castings, right? They're not coming back at any effect. They're not going to make suggestions on the writings. They're not making suggestion on the direction. Nothing. They're just written out. It's like
I'm okay with that.
it's kind of crazy.
It's deriving from the text directly. That's why you have to create a separation for people. Because if you bring back actors from the 8 films that we loved, we're gonna be expecting along those lines of those films. This is supposed to be completely different. Completely different.
I've lost my excitement.
I'm still hyped for it, bro. It's
I
gonna be
wanted
dope.
Donald Driver in that. I wanted him as Snape. I wanted
That's your number one reason for not wanting to watch the show because Donald Driver did.
That's the one that broke. Yeah, that's the one that broke my back. It's like Robert Downey Jr. being casted as Doom. It's like, dog,
Can't
what are we
be the
doing?
same thing, bro.
Like, what are we
Can't be.
doing? Like, but it's different because we could have gotten a super accurate young version of somebody that we've been wanting to see, and they moved away from that. So they're saying,
Wait.
okay, we're not going to do a fan service on this one, and that's cool. Like, I get it, but Toriyama
Out of the
still gave us-
hundreds of actors, though, out of the hundreds of actors that are going to be on that, you can't let one steer you away from something that you love.
I'm still going to watch the show,
Oh,
but I am not excited for it because there's been no other real talks on any other castings of any other character but him, and so it's like, okay, you guys still have a chance, but that's where you guys first fucked up already.
In your eyes.
Absolutely.
What if there was other people that love the Harry Potter series that wanted to see him play Snape? They're happy as fuck about it.
They're happy, and I'm happy for them. The happy in me is happy for the happy in them. Okay, I'm not doubting nothing like that. That's the thing. I'm not mad at them. I'm not this, but there was a fan service that they could have done me that they didn't. Akira Toriyama made my childhood dreams come alive over a year after he died. 2 years.
Why do I know this name? Who's this?
Akira Toriyama? He's the creator of Dragon Ball Z.
Okay. I
Oh
knew
my
that,
God, here
but
we
I
go
just didn't
talking
want
about
to say it and be like,
bullshit.
no, dumbass, this is this guy. And I'm like, fuck, all right, my bad.
Bro, this motherfucker cooked with Daima, bro. The new series that they have out. Oh my God. And they brought shit back. They brought shit canon that has been non-canon that all the fans have been wanting, and they've all made it canon. They wanted
but making something canon and hiring an actor are two different things, I would say.
But the fan service remains.
So if the show aligns to the books to the T, would that make up for the fact that the actor was not who you wanted it to be? Because I think we look for accuracy when it comes to those types of things. As a fan of that, right? Like that's the same reason that you don't like the last 3 Star Wars movies because they weren't canonly, they were not on par.
Well, no, I think it's a cheap excuse, right? That a lot of people use for when I think it's hold on, let me make sure I'm trying to say this a certain way. I think it's a cheap excuse when people say that movie adaptations of books, like, oh, it wasn't as good because they didn't have enough time, right? Like it would have been so long. It's like, yeah, but there's also still lines that when I'm looking at this movie, I was like, okay, here's this moment, and they made sure to include this. But there was also this moment in the book that I feel would have been better included than this moment. Why didn't that happen? Well, one person may say, oh, it's because of the time, right? Time constraints. But 15 seconds on camera here, cut that out, put this 15 seconds of camera. Why don't we do that? Why is that not?
Listen, that's why to me, Goblet of Fire is the worst movie, but the best book.
I still think it's a crack of a movie.
Bro,
But
I didn't say it was a bad movie. I just said it's the worst movie in the series. In my
Bro,
opinion.
we had a conversation in the
Based
Korpsx fam chat talking about Goblet of Fire is probably the best Harry Potter movie. It just might
I
be.
said that
no
or
shot at the
Prisoner of
best
Azkaban. Prisoner of Azkaban
Um,
was sick to me.
But
Prisoner of
there's
Azkaban
also
is
those
fucking-
moments. I think directors look at these actors and they say, well, I don't know if they can deliver it properly. Right? Like, I don't know if you remember in Prisoner of Azkaban in the book when they go up the stairs and they're talking to the they're talking to the fat lady in the portrait, and they're Dumbledore's asked her, who has done this to you, right? And in the book she says something like, with eyes as dark as the pits of hell, Professor, it was Sirius Black, right? But in the movie she says it a different way, right? But I remember reading it like the profound like chills going through me, like the moments of like, oh, is he here, oh, the Marauders map, oh, all these signs, all these signs, and there's this build up and they're on the stairs and boom, it happens. Like, sometimes actors just don't deliver that for me. They don't deliver that.
Well, I don't
You guys
think
know
that,
what
I
I'm
don't.
saying?
It's not. I don't think it's the actress though. I think it's the directing.
I think it's a little bit of
And
both.
I think that's why they change. If you watch the films, they changed three different. They changed. I think they changed the director 3 different times, and you could see the transition in directing in the movies because it just got darker and darker. And they knew that whoever directed the first film, there was no way he would be able to deliver what they delivered in the last 3 films. There was no way.
See, but I think that's a problem because that's like saying,
And the director of number 4, he was a different actor too, and he was fucking horrible. I hated that fucking movie.
see,
It was a good. It was an okay movie, but I hated the movie.
That's where when you pick a director, they need to understand your direction of where you're trying to take this thing, and that's where I get where Damien is like, for me, some things are one-offs, bro. Leave it at that. Right? Because the direction going forward is going to get weird if you didn't have that direction when you first started the fucking thing. When you first started the thing, if you didn't have 8 movies envisioned, then how are you going to start with one and be like, oh, well, I think 7 more will be fucking cool?
And
Because
that's
then
why
you're just
Fast
like
and the Furious is one of the worst fucking franchises of all time.
pulling at straws. They're just pulling at fucking straws. Oh, this will work. This will work. This will. Oh,
Yeah,
look,
yeah,
we're
yeah.
going to send them to space.
Now
Boom.
they're more in space, bro.
Let's
That's
add
the thing.
fucking Dwayne
But-
Johnson's cock ass and
But also, like, we've lost the. Sorry, just to hit on that really quick.
Mhm.
We've lost like the impact that a single movie could do. Like Hereditary, scary movie. You guys, Putch, have you seen it?
It sounds familiar. I'm not sure.
no, I
though.
didn't see that shit.
So
I watched
Hereditary
it.
is probably my most favorite horror movie, and it's not because there's a universe with it, although it very well probably could have been, but it would have devalued it so much. And the one movie that exists that's Hereditary that I can go back and watch, it's awesome. It's so good. It's so sick.
That's how I feel about the Jurassic Park series. I feel like if they would have just kept it 1 and 2 and done, I would have been okay. Bringing out number 3, horrible. Then they brought out Jurassic World. I was okay with them making 1 movie out of it, and then they fucking destroyed the whole franchise by making 2 more movies, and it was horrible.
And now they got another one coming out, right? Soon?
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
And they're bad. They're not good movies. The same way that I feel about Fast and Furious. If you kept it Fast and Furious 1 and 2, and then Tokyo Drift was like its own thing, cool. And then you come back with Fast and Furious, where, like they started the franchise back up and ended it right there, it would have been a great fucking series. But now, like Putch said, we're sending these motherfuckers to space and all this shit. Like, fuck out of here, bro. We're like defying laws of gravity and I'm telling you, they lost me when The Rock fucking broke off his cast and was like, "Daddy has to go to work." I almost walked out of the theater, bro. I was like, what the fuck? This motherfucker ruins every fucking movie franchise he's ever been in.
Yeah, like Vin Diesel ripped the handcuffs off, dude. Like, shut up, bro. Dude, shut up. No way, fam. No
I
way.
will watch the last Mission Impossible. I haven't been keeping up with these, but I will watch the last one because it's the last one. You know, what's his name?
Yeah, but Tom Cruise. But here's what I'll give you that. You know, he does his own stunts, bro.
That's it.
He's a badass motherfucker. That motherfucker's a badass motherfucker.
Top Gun was good. The revamp, the most recent. But
I haven't watched it, and I want to watch it. I was on the set of Top Gun, bro, here in San Diego. The original. Oh,
that's crazy. You should. Yeah, you should watch it. It was good.
I want to watch it,
bro. Tom Cruise in Mission Impossible is like Jackie Chan in all his movies. Okay, Jackie Chan is gonna say, "Please, I don't want no trouble," and then he's gonna beat the fuck out of somebody, and then he's gonna do some stunts, and the stunts he always did himself. You know what I mean? Tom Cruise, he's gonna give you that, what is it? Smoldering, like, I'm a Scientologist, and I'm 5'2", but I'll bone you look. And then he's gonna jump out of a plane.
The look? What the fuck?
That was a smoldering look.
The Tom Cruise fucking.
Okay, so since we're talking about remakes, what did you guys think of the Jackie Chan Karate Kid remake?
Trash. I think they're trash.
I don't know. I liked it.
I liked it. Okay. Okay, I was about to say. I liked it. I thought it was
Jackie Chan. When you're talking about when he had Jaden Smith.
Jaden Smith. Yeah.
I liked it.
I want to go home.
I think they both acted amazing in that movie. That's what I really liked.
I thought they did
when the scene where Jackie Chan, spoiler alert, but where the scene where Jackie Chan is like busting the car up and then telling the story about how his wife and son died.
Yeah,
and he's like crying in the car, and then Jaden Smith grabs the poles and like puts the ropes around his arms and takes him back outside to like work out. I fucking bawl my eyes out every time on that scene.
That movie has heart. That's a great movie.
It was a good remake. I thought it was. Because it was from a different perspective. Like, now we're actually in China. We're not in the States anymore. And, plus, y'all know the original actor that played Mr. Miyagi? Bro, that accent is fake as shit.
Oh, yeah.
Have you ever heard... After we get off the pod... Look up the real Mr. Miyagi and watch him talk. Bro, he talks just like you and I do.
Is this when he did the...
Yeah, but even that series, it came out with so many different films and it was too much.
Yeah.
One would have been fine. Maybe
they made like a show on Netflix.
And they made Cobra Kai. Yeah.
They made Cobra Kai.
Cobra
Kai. They brought him back and he's old as dick, bro. Like,
Cobra Kai is kind of cool. I didn't think it was that good, right? But the effort, I think that's cool, right? Because Cobra Kai, they're just the bad guys, right, in the movies, and you don't really get to know about them that much other than they train hard. But then you get a chance to look inside the gym and be in there and this and that through Cobra Kai, which I thought was a cool take. It was just really poorly done, you know what I mean? And yeah, I think, because like, you know, I've directed teams, right? And there's a certain visual vision that you have for this thing, right?
Like that visual vision.
And there's this, like, you even have these moves, right? Like, and there's been times, bro, I have these moves, bam, 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 and I'm watching the guys do it, and I'm like, that just doesn't feel right, right? Like, it looks good, doesn't feel right though. It feels like you guys are like choking on the moves. We're doing all these moves, and we're like choreo, like let's put some breathing space right here. Matter of fact, we're going to cut out this whole part and we're just going to groove right here, right? So I ask myself, how many times do they do that on a fucking movie set, right? Like they're watching a scene go and happen and happen and happen. And it's like, all right, guys, I think that's the one, you know? We're going to keep this pushing.
Well, yeah, they do that a lot. That's why they have all the extended reels and all that extended content shit.
Leonardo DiCaprio, right? He's super famous for when he slams his hand down in Django, he cuts his hand, and later on you see him actually wrap it up. But there's a moment in the dialogue when he like yells and you hear his voice crack. And I always wondered, why would they let that in the film? Like, that's not a good, that like Leonardo's done the yelling where his voice is holds and it sounds good, but it actually cracks in the scene. And it's like, oh, well, he really cut his hand. Like, that was a real actual injury. That was on accident. So they looked at it. They were probably looking at that frame. They're like, fuck, his voice broke. Like, all right, fuck it. Let it roll, because we can't. How do you do another take of that? How do you beat that realism right there? Real blood on his hand. Like, you know, like, how do you can't duplicate that. So it's, yeah, like some of these movies, like, yeah, like you should have just had that one take, bro, and just left it at that, because it was gold. Like the first 3 Fast and Furious movies, fire, so fire. Tokyo Drift and
good.
The first one, Tokyo Drift, and Fast and Furious 2 were fucking fire. I didn't like Tokyo as much, but
I don't know if I would say Tokyo Drift was fire, but it was good.
It was good. I was never like into the whole drifting thing, but that was really like DK, the whole Drift King thing. Like, that was really a thing during
we
that
were
time.
so
In the culture.
into that shit. I'll never forget this. Like, we all had our cool little rice rocket cars. I was driving a Mitsubishi Eclipse 1999 in Mitsubishi Eclipse at the time, and like we all had our loud mufflers and shit like that. And when that movie came out, when Fast and Furious, the 4th one, came out, bro, we all pulled up to the fucking movie theater, like all of our shit, because it was like that fucking movie created a culture. Those movies created a culture. It was crazy.
Well, yeah, there was. I mean, obviously, there was already the subculture of racing. That's how they based the movie off of it, you know. But it became pop culture. Everybody wanted an Eclipse. Everybody wanted a Skyline. Everybody had turbo on their shit. You heard everybody's cars coming up and down the street, because it was just like.
And D was like 10 years old, sitting at home, fucking watching an iPad, eating chicken
Effa was still in a nutsack.
iPad did not exist when I was saying, but I was watching like Transformers or something. Yeah, I never got into the Tokyo Drift or the Fast and the Furious franchise. I was never really into it.
Like, not even the first ones? Have you ever seen the first ones?
Probably when they came out. Not when they came out.
There's no way
like,
you watched when they came out.
No, probably like after.
Did you guys?
Like, Goo Goo Gaga.
I probably did, but I just never like.
Let me get a Goo Goo Gaga in the chat, guys.
No,
did you guys watch the new Transformers animated movie?
That was.
I haven't watched it yet either.
That one was fucking good.
I haven't watched the animal one either.
Oh,
you don't have to watch that one. Don't watch that.
I heard it wasn't good. I saw
the Age of the Beast or whatever.
Yeah, Age of the Beast or some shit like that.
Whoa, baby.
Fuck,
all day, every day.
Gang banging. We're banging binoculars. No, but
Beast Camp, baby.
I heard it wasn't that good, so I haven't watched it yet.
Yeah, don't watch it, bro.
It was cool. It's cute, right? Like,
he's talking about
it's crazy.
He's talking about Beast.
The Beast Wars. It's a cute movie, right? My son loved it. He ate that one up. But the animated one was
that's the one, bro. That show said that one. I don't mind being a universe. Okay, I want the extended, because I also want the story of not Unicron. What the fuck is it called? Cybertron. I want that story, bro. And I was so sad that the live action never got to it. But I love the animation version. I thought it was great. They have great comedic relief. Not so much that it's like a comedy, but enough to where like, oh, this is like a good film.
See, series wise, what I'm hoping is, because they're doing The Last Ronin, and I'm so excited about that shit, bro. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Yeah,
The Last Ronin. Bro, it's
is that gonna be animated?
No.
Or what's the?
From what I understand, it's not. I hope it's not, but
CGI.
Yeah, it's gonna be CGI. From what I understand.
Like what was that one movie? It's TMNT as well. Is that what you're talking about?
But it's rated. It's gonna be rated R.
Oh shit, Jesus! Wait, when was the last?
Everybody dead, dog.
Everybody.
When was the last teenage? Yeah, this one.
Fucking body.
That one that you're looking, the CGI one, was horrible.
No. So there's one called Teenage Ninja Turtles, and that was animated with, or not animated, CGI with Megan Fox. That one I never watched.
Yeah, that's the one I didn't like.
I never watched that. But then there's a TMNT film that released in 2007. Yes. Because in 2007,
I'm gonna have to look this up. Hold on one second.
this is what it looks like, guys. This is what it is. 2007. TMNT.
What'd you look up?
Just look up
Teenage Mutant
TMNT 2007. This is the one that I watched. I remember liking this movie a lot, and I bought the video game.
Oh, I didn't watch this one either.
Oh, okay. Wait, which
At
one?
least I don't think I did. I'm talking about the one with Megan Fox. It was horrible.
Oh, yeah. I never even gave that shit the time of day. That shit looked so
It was
bad.
I gotta pee. I'll be right back.
Okay. Give me 2 seconds.
Last Ronin. Oh man, fucking Ninja Turtles. Well, you guys, while we have a intermission on this pee break and movie research, I want to let you guys know korpscollection.com here for all your yearly needs of clothing and merchandise.
Oh, what is happening? Quick plug? Quick sponsored program? What the? By the way, I do approve of this message. Whatever he just said, he could have sold fucking Teslas for all I care. Okay. Nah, I don't approve that.
God, bro.
What's up?
Dude, they're talking about coming out now with electric Ford. Well, Ford already kind of had it, but Chevy, I heard some shit that Chevy, Ford, and who else was it? Honda are trying to come out with their next line of vehicles to be all electric.
Yeah.
It's mandatory.
No, I think they lifted that. Apparently, they pulled out of that mandatory.
The 2035?
electrification. Yeah.
Well, first of all,
But
Chevy already has all electric. Ford already has all electric. I don't know if Honda has all electric.
But I think she's.
Then was it
I think
Honda
he
that I was
said-
hearing about?
Honda doesn't have it yet. Honda has hybrids. That's about it. Plug-in
Hybrid.
hybrids, I believe.
Yeah, the EV bullshit. Yeah.
Bad idea.
Why is it
You
a
want to
bad
be about it? This is not good, but it's not sustainable. It's not
So it's
sustainable. Electric
How are you
cars,
gonna destroy all the fucking batteries? Is what I want to know.
They're reusable.
well, they don't like if you're at any given moment, if those charging stations are taking power from the main grid, you are running a risk, right? Because if you have to cut the power, then those charging stations are dunzos. So if those things aren't being supplemented by some kind of battery backup, right, of like solar power or some type of power, then what happens when you have a blackout? Those things go down. Then how are people
True.
charging their cars?
I
Right?
mean, wait, are we saying the whole U.S. is out?
No, I'm just saying in any given location, right? So let's
Sure.
say let's just go Corpus Christi, Texas, right? These charging stations, most of them are getting their power from the main grid, right? The main utility grid.
Okay.
My issue with that is what happens is when there is a blackout in that area, do those charging stations go down? Unless they have some kind of backup, like battery backup storage system that will then power those charging stations until power goes back online.
I would imagine that might be the case in some instances, but
So
I don't think
at
they have batteries
scale-
strapped to them. Sure.
At scale across the US, we don't have that infrastructure. I can tell you right now because I do solar. We don't have that infrastructure. There's
mean,
that's
true.
just it just doesn't exist, right?
That's yes, that is
That's
true.
fine.
But that's also why we're trying to. That's the future goal, to electrify things and also build that infrastructure.
But the idea, right? Now this is where I come into conflict with this idea. I'm a solar guy. I want green power, right? So the fact that Trump is moving away from a lot of those policies pisses me the fuck off, right? Like it's like cuz but anywho,
It's gonna Hulk out. Hold
it pisses me off because like let's be real. What they're doing with the cars, like what is that saying? Putting the cart in front of the horse. It's like they're trying to put the cart in front of the horse. You're trying to put electric vehicles out there on the road, right? But you don't have the infrastructure to ensure that they can be maintained while on the road, right? So why don't we build the infrastructure for it first, and then you say, hey, everybody needs to. could you even charge it at home?
Yes.
Where would you charge this bitch at,
I was
right?
gonna say the thing I was about to look up actually was the at home charging rate, like how often people with electric cars charge at home versus in superchargers or any sort of charging infrastructure like
I install those bitches.
Charge America or whatever it's called.
I
But
I install car chargers at houses, and so
but
I can tell you what it looks like.
but most people don't charge at 100% because for their daily driver at least you don't need 100%, and most of the time the batteries aren't. It's not healthy to do it at 100% all the time.
Yeah.
And then to do it at a like Tesla charger or what is it called? Charge America? I don't know, whatever it's called. I mean, those are just higher rates. So people tend to just charge at home more often and they don't need to get it at 100%. So they're fine doing it. And it's lower rates because it's off peak hours.
Yeah, I'm.
He knows
so-
all about this shit because he was about to get a Tesla and he did a whole video on it and shit and studied the fuck out of it for the last year and a half.
Well, I can tell you, right? I can tell you the amount of people that have installed solar at their house, right? And then also drove Teslas versus people who got solar who drove Teslas who also had a charger at their house. Because all those numbers look different, like drastically different.
But you don't even need a because there's different like categories of chargers. There's like 3. So one is going to be like number 1, the one that everybody probably wants the most because it's the most not efficient. It'll get you the most charge at the fastest is going to be like a level 3 charger where it's going to be branded perfectly, like professionally installed into your network or whatever. That's probably
That is one
your
thing,
most-
right? That I get the levels of my issue is where is that charger pulling the power from? Where? The
it's
grid.
either yes, the grid
You need to
or
come off that.
wait, what do you mean? Like it's regular power from to
For
the house
electric
as well.
vehicle, but if electric vehicles are going to really have the implementation that they're looking for, the infrastructure has to be there so that you can own that car 100% of the time and never need the grid. The issue is Southern Cal Edison and Duke Energy and Hampton Energy, they're never going to let that go. They're never letting that go. They are going to do anything they can to get in front of bills and legislation so that people have to be on the grid because that's how they make their money. You coming off the grid is a lost customer. So if somebody owns a Tesla, right, you are doing a good job. And I give people thumbs up. You own a Tesla, your emissions are lower, right? But there's still an issue if you're pulling power to your car from the grid, right? Because there's still, first off, still a footprint, right, on one side. And 2, if the power goes down, like I'm saying, like as a consumer and as a thinking motherfucker, if the power goes down, how am I charging my shit?
Well, but also you have people who are
And I'm a
not
Tesla
own-
stock owner, people. So don't, so like,
I am
these are
so
questions
sorry.
I got for Elon Musk.
For
My
your
friend,
boss.
we need to work this out because I'll never buy one. I'll own all the stocks in the world if I could, but I'll never own a
Corpse
Tesla.
is slowly turning blue.
No, I'm middle. I'm for sure.
Wait, why
middle.
wouldn't you buy it? Why wouldn't you buy one?
Because there's this, hence lies my issue. Why would I own an electric vehicle if the power can go down when I could quite literally stockpile gasoline? I could stockpile it in my backyard.
You can't do that. It'll go bad. Like, gasoline has like a lifespan of, well, I want to say like 2 weeks, but it could be wrong. Hold on.
Okay, that's still getting me further than one
How
full
long
charge on my fucking EV car.
do you-
If the power goes down for 2
I mean,
weeks.
okay, it's inefficient, but you could also like put solar panels and stuff like that. Which, by the way, solar panels could also store energy in batteries, which could then power not only your home but also your car.
That's why I don't understand why Fisker stopped making cars.
Fisker just went under because they never produced a car, and then the one that they did was dog shit.
But yeah, but it had solar panels in the roof.
Yeah, but but solar panels on a roof of a car is so inefficient because the mass, like the surface area, isn't big enough for anything.
Yeah, you're not getting enough power.
I mean, it was a good idea.
Yeah.
It's good if it works. It doesn't
It's a
work.
good idea.
If you had like a car that was able to like plop out a 4 what is it called, like a 4 folded solar panel system, that would be better. Because then it would, like, obviously your roof would kind of be shorter, or maybe you could make it taller. But then it would like pull out. You'd have so much more surface area. That would be way better.
Yeah, I just wouldn't buy one until the infrastructure met my requirement.
But also, like the infrastructure for cars, gasoline cars wasn't there when gasoline cars were still coming out, and that infrastructure builds over time with more popularity of the car itself.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, I would be that guy. I would be one of the last people that traded in their horse and carriage for the car. I'd be one of those last ones.
Tomorrow, but I'm
Nah.
not getting a Tesla. I think I'm gonna get a Honda Ioniq 5.
Honda.
Ugh.
Those things are sick.
Sounds
They are ugly as fuck,
super
bro.
LGBT-ish.
Get the fuck out of
Oh
here.
my god, that was crazy.
That is crazy. No, but I like that car. Either Ioniq 6 or Ioniq 5 or Ioniq 6.
I do not think they look good.
Dude, I think they look sick. I've been seeing more and more of them. I'm like, fuck, they look cool. They do look cool. But anyway,
Ioniq 5.
thank you for having the electric talk with me.
Yeah, I'm out of that one, guys. I could give a fuck less.
But
You should though. The country
For
is
what
yours.
reason?
the country is yours.
Fuck out of here.
You
Country is not even remotely close to being mine.
That was funny.
you help control. Shut up, Zero. He thought that's funny. I'm trying to gas him up.
I'm going to fucking Indonesia, dog. Fuck y'all. Give me my
Yeah.
10 grand.
I go to Iceland. Listen, I gotta wait 4 years and I'll come right back. Okay.
Isn't
I'll
it
be
funny
back.
though? Like most of us, we would want some like secluded place, like because I'm pretty sure we all said
I don't
that.
think it's
like,
funny at
somewhere-
all. I think there's a very perfect reason for it. Get the
I'm-
fuck out of my face. I don't want to be around anybody. I don't want to hear none about the shit that's going on. Like, let me just be one of these people and go eat mango off a tree.
Hey, tell me if
Mango
this
off a
isn't a bar.
tree.
I thought about this. I want to live in a place where absolutely no one can find me. But I want to live in a place where everyone who is everything to me can be with me in one place. Right?
I fucking just missed everything. My internet went out. You want to live where? I'm
You
so
wanna live in
sorry.
Iceland?
I'm so
What?
sorry.
I want to
I'm
live in a
sorry.
place. I want to live in a place where no one can find me, right? But at the same time, I want to live in a place where anyone who means anything to me can be with me at one time. Like it's just big enough, bro. Where everyone I love, like I love, like can be there with me, right? And they have all the space they need, and we have everything we need. But it needs to be somewhere where just dudes who don't text me or people who don't call me, like you can never find me, bro. You'll never find me. Like ultimate game of hide and seek, bro. You'll never find me, fool. Ever. I need that. That's what I would truly be looking for.
And then you come back and one up on them or what?
Come back just jacked.
Just how
mad
you
jacked.
been? How you been?
See, Korpsx is already jacked, bro. That's not fair.
Korpsx is fucking jacked, bro.
I mean, it is fair because you put in the work. I will say
I'm trying. Thank you.
He's more active than we are.
he's more active, bro.
Well, you see me. I have a fucking broken back, dude. I can't like sit. I don't know if you guys noticed, but I've been like sitting at an angle this whole time because I can't sit on my butt cheek. It hurts. Ah.
Although I do want to say something real quick. I think in fuck, when is this happening? I think in April.
I'm nervous.
What? Why are you nervous?
Are you going to
I
a
do
pride
wanna-
rally?
So I think it. Yo, what is good with you and LGBT issues right now? What the fuck?
I'm at war.
So I think
Yourself or what?
That was a good one. That was good.
So I think at the end of at the end of April, whenever the Coronado run thing is, I'm gonna be running it. So I'm training right now
What?
to do. Well, I'm overtraining because the uphill is probably gonna be a little wild. So I'm training for a 10K. I think it's only 4 miles that this thing is. So we'll see how well I do.
Bro, I'm trying to go. I'm trying to be at the finish line. Like,
So far, I've done 11.3 miles.
Let's go.
Since this is last week, basically last week. I did one run yesterday, so majority of this is last week. 11.3.
so how long did you run yesterday?
Yesterday, I'll tell you exactly.
See, I could work out, bro, but I can't run. Like, that's what. Whenever you told me that you were starting to run again, and you were like, "I went on a 3-mile run today," I'm like, I envy you. I can't run that far.
I did a when was this? 2.48 miles. I did in 27 minutes. That shit hurt my legs so much. Yesterday, I ran for 24 minutes. I ran 1 point, oh no, 2 point, like 2.2, 2.2 miles. Not too shabby.
I see
Yeah.
you, dog. I'm proud of you, man. That's awesome.
Thank you. I'm excited.
Yeah, I'm trying to get some new shoes before I start running again.
Bro, go to like a running store. That's what I did. One of my cousins, because he runs too, he was like, bro, go to a running store. They'll like fit you up with like, insoles or whatever. Shit was kind of expensive. But those running shoes are fucking sick.
Like $300, huh? 400.
They're like 120 for the insoles and then like another one. Yeah, like $300. Like
What'd you get? What kind of shoes are they?
You want me to show you? I got New Balance. Hold on.
Yeah, let's see them.
What? New Balance running shoes, bro? You're a dad.
Yeah, I was about to say he's not even a dad yet. You know, I don't own a single pair of New Balance, and I've been wanting some for so long.
I've owned one pair ever in my life, and I got picked
He's
on.
already got some miles on them, but
Those are nice.
tight. And I got the little laces the other day, like battle scars type.
Hey, type shit.
I got the laces because I kept looking down to be like, fuck, I hope my shit is not untied. I fall and fucking eat shit right now. So I got these to stop all that bullshit.
Wait, how do you even install those?
860s, these are called New Balance 860s.
How do you even install those laces?
This like came apart. I like clipped it on, but the wire itself, you're able to do it like regular laces and then just cut and adjust whatever you need.
Oh, that's sick.
Yeah, bro.
Hey, hell yeah, bro. I applaud you.
Thank you.
But hey, keep your body young while you can, dog, because us old timers like me and Korpsx.
Oh, hey, would you guys maybe in May want to come up here?
Bro, I want to come up there tomorrow.
What do you want to do? You want to do a live pod?
Well,
sorry, I yelled.
It's been in the making for at least a year.
More than
I'm going to start. I'm thinking about a new endeavor, gentlemen.
Oh, here we go. Actually, speaking of new endeavor, remind me to ask you about an old endeavor after you talk about that.
Oh shit.
Because I might.
Well, go ahead, because this one is like a dream.
Did we ever talk about what happened with you and those dudes that tried to start a session the day after yours? Did we ever talk about that?
Loosely. I ended up battling homeboy.
Oh, where's the footage?
Shit.
He recorded it, right? But it got out of hand.
Like how out of hand are we talking?
Like bad. Like it got real bad.
Out of hand into your hands?
And
like did y'all shake hands?
No.
Y'all threw.
No, I didn't want to shake his hand.
Wow.
Because it's something like, bro, it's one thing, right? Like you can have your position as a person, right? And we've all done this, right? Where I have a position on something, you have a position on something, and we're gonna meet in the middle and discuss it. And if we're meeting in the middle and I'm trying to talk and you're not hearing me, right? I ain't shaking hands with you, right? Like we ain't finna shake hands right now, bro, right? And after that, I hit him up and was like, hey, bro, I'd still like to talk to you about everything that went on. Like, you know what I mean? Because I feel like I didn't have a chance to say what I needed to say, right? Like you said everything you needed to say. And I don't even know what time you're on with that shit. Like that's something completely separate than what I'm on right now. So let's talk about this, right? And I hear what he's saying though, 100%. Like I hear what he is saying, but yeah, no, they don't come to the sessions no more. They haven't hit me up.
Oh, so they're marked.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh, yeah. At least he battled you. I mean, it's not like he really even had a choice, but at least
I was
he
gonna
battled
say,
you.
so like after it sounds like you had a conversation where he wasn't really fucking with your perspective. You don't have to go into details if you don't want to, but then you battled, or how did that like chain of events go?
So
I like how Damien's trying to hear it from like a non-dance perspective.
No, but because I'm trying to understand how this even works.
So I already have my issues going, right? I'm in this group chat with them. He goes, oh, I'm looking for a battle tonight at the morgue if anybody's down. I go, matter of
Like
fact,
your session.
at my session. I go, see, so already red flags. Already
So
red
wait,
flags.
so he's trying to challenge somebody
At my session,
at your session. Okay.
yes, and putting it in this group chat. That's first off, that's not protocol.
That
Second
you're
off,
in.
that I'm in this group chat.
Okay,
right?
so he
Like,
knows it's like subliminal, like
not even a corpse. You
Oh.
mind if I call somebody out for the session tonight?
oh damn, okay. So it's like it's like
Yeah,
like
but is
you
that really a
hosting a-
thing, though? Is that really a thing?
That is really
If
a thing.
If you hold on, okay, this is where I'm gonna with you. If you like on your flyers and shit have call outs and open battles, why should he have to ask you to call somebody out?
Because
I
you
wouldn't ask you
make
to
a
call.
call out. You make a call out. You make one.
I would just
Right.
call somebody. I would call somebody out at the session.
That's when I go up to the session holder. Hey, bro. So and so comes here. Oh yeah, he's right here. Oh, I know. I'm gonna run that with him. Oh, you're trying to run that with him? I'm trying to run that with him. All right, do what you got to do. Bet.
But is
Right.
that letting you know? That's just letting you know that he's
I
gonna do it.
guess.
It sounds like.
I need to let you know what my intentions are. Right.
Yeah, but if
At
you're
least.
advertising open call outs,
That's an open call out. Make an open. That's
going
a
to ask
that's
you
a-
to call somebody out.
open call out. That is an open cause, right? Somebody could say, "Oh, I'm trying to battle. Hey, bro, I'm trying to call out Twin Corpse," and I could just straight be like, "Nah,
No, that's different. That's different. That's different. That's different. That's different.
no,
That's
that's the
different.
same. That's the same."
Because that's your youngin. That's your younger. That's
Open
different.
call out, an open call out session is an open call out. Anybody can get it, but you still. That's why it's called a call out. You're calling out to it, right? Like this person still even has an opportunity to deny your battle, bro. Right? And I can't force them to battle you, right? Like, what am I supposed to do about that? And me as the session holder, I have to maintain order, right? So if I say, "Oh yeah, there's call outs, battles, session, all this shit," cool. Still run that by me because I could still have battles in my own head that I've already planned, right? Or that I've already been in touch with people for tonight, bro. And you think you're just going to walk up here and make a call out like that, or tell me what you're going to do tonight? No. Let's talk about it, right? And if we got the time, yeah, let's handle that right now.
I mean, I guess I understand where you're coming from. I just guess I view it a little bit differently when it would come to that. If that dude wanted to battle somebody at your session, unless it's like other than one of your youngers, I don't see like why the battle wouldn't happen or why
Because
they
you wouldn't do that. You wouldn't
Like,
do
I
that
get
at
it.
an overhype. You wouldn't do that at an overhype. You wouldn't do that at a beast camp. That's
Yeah,
just
but that those sessions are are those open call out sessions? I mean personally I've never seen. Wait,
Every
overhype. Overhype you would do that?
at an overhype. Ches ain't letting that fly. Me walk in there and be like, "Oh, I'm gonna battle him. What's up? Let's get the rounds." They're gonna be like, "Boy, shut the fuck up. Like, we're about the session."
I mean, you could catch the battle outside.
Tuesdays, right? At the beast camp,
I'm
right?
just saying, if you
There
really
was
want to
a-
battle somebody, you can catch the battle outside.
There was a moment for session, right? At the beast camp Tuesdays, there was a moment for session. Beast stops the music. Guy in the call outs. Hey, I'm trying to battle so and so. Hey, I'm trying to battle him. Oh, I'm trying to battle them. Boom. All right, we got them first, you second, this third, and then we got X, Y, and Z, right? Because there could be 6 or 7 different call outs, but it's like, Sherwin real quick in the moment's making decisions like, all right, I want to see this one, I'm going to see this one, and I'm going to see this one because I already got 3 battles planned. I got Korpsx battling somebody.
Okay, I guess I get what you're saying. I can see what you're saying.
There's order to it, bro. Like, and you know what I'm saying? Like, and I'm not at the notoriety of a beast camp or a heavyweight session or a fusion, but I'm going to be respected as one. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I might not be that yet, but I am going to be respected as one, right? Because especially if I'm approached with the respect, I'm gonna put you on. I'm gonna make sure that the battles happen. I'm gonna make sure this is do. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so anywho, I say, "Oh, I need those rounds," right? I say that in the group chat. I need those rounds. All right, cool. I'm like, all right, bet. He later on says something about, "Oh, I hope everyone's labbed for tonight because I'm bringing heat."
He said that.
He said that.
What a joke this guy is, bro.
And so now we got this back and forth of, oh, you're whack, your style's outdated, and blah 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 blah. And
Between you and him?
between me and him, and I'm just like, dog, you're not there yet. I'm like, it's cool. I appreciate your enthusiasm. You're not there yet. We get there to the spot.
Wait, sorry, really quick, out of curiosity, is this chat like him chatting? Is his like chat? Is this like a part of the sport, or is it like, oh, he's
a little
really
bit,
being
a little
shit
bit
about
of it is sportsmanship, and then a little bit of it is like, whoa.
Because I feel like this is a lot of like what I heard during the Kendrick Drake battle of like, oh, it's a sport. Like, you're supposed to say this shit because, of course, you're going to say you're the best rapper alive. Every rapper says that because it's a part of the game. Like, you're supposed to believe that. And, like, of course, you're going to shit talk your opponent because that's a part of the culture. That's a part of the game. You get in their head, or you like say you're the best.
There is a part of it. Up. There is a little bit of part of it.
There is a little
Korpsx
bit
feels some type of way because he doesn't like this guy.
Yeah.
Okay, fair. So there's a little real animosity behind those words of like,
well,
I'm really better. Like,
there's a little bit of a deliriousness for people that get inside these group chats and think that talking is talking, and that provability facts is not provable facts. But we get to the session, whatever. I end up killing the young boy off, and I turn off the music, and I'm letting him talk, right? Like, you know, so what's up? Like, you tell me what you're really feeling, right? And he's telling me what he feels. I go then to start being like, well, bro, the reason why I'm really trying to battle you tonight is because I feel like you've been being a little fucking fake with me, right? Like, you guys are throwing this session on this day, right? You know, same day that we're doing this, X, Y, and Z. Like, he even said something like, oh, I'm here to take over, hint, hint, takeover session. I'm like, you make these type of comments, bro, which was something that I was already wanting to approach you about. Like, what you taking over here, Playboy? Like, you think you can just come to the morgue and call shots, bro? Or like, you can make us stop dancing if you want to? Like, nah, we're not finna play that game. We're not. Like, bro, as I'm trying to talk, he's like, oh, well, fuck that. I'm like, yo, fam, like.
Is this, hold on, real quick. Is this dude new to Ventura?
No,
like,
he's from here.
He's from Ventura?
Mm-hmm.
Is he new to Crump? Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, he's really new to Crump.
Oh, okay. That makes more sense.
And he's one of those Crumpers, bro, who, like, he's super excited about what he's doing. You know what I mean? But it's like, I try to tell people, you take a couple workshops and take a couple classes don't mean you know shit about dance, right? Like, it's like, oh, I've done a couple of these. It's like saying, oh, I'm a salesman, but what have you ever sold, bro? Like, truly, like a couple cell phones.
But
like,
does he know your accolades?
Huh?
Does he know your accolades? Does he know who you dance under? Does he know, like, what a dumbass.
Bro, he even asked me, he's like, oh, but what are you doing right now? You're not even doing anything now. This is why you didn't make it. It's like, bro, I'm about to perform at Vibe. Like, this was a little bit before Vibe. It's like, I'm about to perform at Vibe. Like, what the fuck are you doing? Like,
has he ever been to an 818?
I think like once or twice. See, he's one of them. I've been once or twice, so I know. Or I got a couple cheers at this session with these B-list fucking characters, and so I'm tight. Jeez. It's like, dog, you're a dean.
What are you talking about? Like, you're about Ruin?
Hey,
I'm just like,
I don't know what we're talking about, but name some names.
B-list.
I'm just like,
no, don't do that.
No, I'll just fuck with you.
You motherfuckers is B-list.
Okay.
B-list.
For the record, I like Ruin. I just was talking shit to Korpsx.
B-list. Y'all are B-list ass individuals. Period.
Damn.
Like individuals.
My bad.
In life, fool. Get your fucking lives together.
I shouldn't have name drops.
Yeah, I'm not even
fucking goofy ass fools, bro. Like, that's the thing. But those are the people he's hanging out with now, and it's like, bro, you are hanging out with a wild crowd, full like, bro, like, yeah, they're good dancers, bro, but they are not cool people, like, at all. And I'm pretty cool with some shady ass motherfuckers, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I could be cool and cordial with them. Those guys, I just can't. I can't shake their hands. I can't. I'm not doing it. I don't want them touching me. I think, you know.
Yeah. I threw it around, dog.
Hey, haters try to shake my hand, but I keep that hand sanitizer on deck.
That reminds me of. Did you guys ever watch? Did you ever watch Cat in the Hat?
Yeah,
Original with
Do you
with
remember?
what's his face? What's
Mike Myers.
What's the fuck? Mike Myers. There you go. Yeah.
Is that what's his name? Mike Myers.
Yeah.
Mike
Yeah.
Myers.
Yes.
Austin
that guy.
Hey, baby.
Yeah, and then
Austin Powers.
I remember there was this. I mean, it's pretty early in the movie, but he has that side pouch of hand sanitizer. He got it like on the holster. He's like, fucking jamming that shit, just fucking, and then he's like, fired. And he fires that motherfucker. That's what that reminds me of.
I haven't watched that movie in quite some time, so
Dude.
I couldn't. I have no idea what you're talking about.
Such a goated movie. Talk about a one and done. Like Jesus, this needs its own extended.
Damien's
universe.
like, that's my childhood.
That.
fucking
I mean,
young
genuinely,
buck.
it's 2007, 2003, bro. I was 2 years old. 3 years old, 4 years old when this came out. My bad. I
They
couldn't do math
filmed
there for a
Cat in the
second.
Hat in Moore Park too, if I remember right.
I don't know. I have no idea where they filmed it. Wait, but part two? What do you mean? Rotten Tomatoes gave it a 10%. Are you fucking kidding me?
Did it say
This
3?
man
Oh, he
said-
did.
This man said 2003. I was 3 years old when this movie came out. Bro, I was like already about to start smoking weed.
Yeah, I was like 10.
Bro, Rotten Tomatoes give this movie a 10%. What the fuck?
It's
not that good
of a movie.
Cat in the Hat?
I need
No,
you to
I'm just
stop.
playing. I like
It's
it. I just said that. I
sad.
just said that because he said it was goaded. I just said that because he said it was goaded. It's a pretty fucking funny movie.
It's all right. It sucked.
Somebody said too mature for kids who are reading the book. Are you weird? You're weird. You put bubble wrap on your kids as they go to bed, okay? Shut up.
Listen,
Whoa.
you'll never kiss your kid in the mouth, bro. You're the same type of parent.
What are we talking about, bro? I'm not doing it because of a germ reason. That's just
Can we-
fucking weird.
Can we make it? It's not weird. Can we?
Yeah, sorry.
It's
I
not.
will at both of you.
Can we just all come to a consensus on kids movies real quick before we end the pod? Toy Story 4 was unnecessary and horrible as a movie.
Oh, wait, what is Toy Story 4?
4 is with
the bear?
Forky?
Yeah, with Forky.
Oh yeah, I didn't need that.
Fuck Lotso. Fuck that.
That was 3. That's number 3. That's number 3.
Oh, yeah, that's number 3. You know, he asked about the bear. First off, let me
Yeah,
get that off my chest.
3 was the perfect way to end that series. 3 was the perfect way to end that series, and
Yeah,
they had to
they
fuck around and make it another one. And
Bro,
I think
I
they're gonna make a
cried.
5th one.
I
think
cry when they're in the little part where it's about to go into the fire and they all like
They're
hold
holding
hands. I
Yes.
cry, bro.
Bro, so I finally got like a week and a half ago. I finally got Peanut to watch Toy Story 1. Finally, and he loved it. And then I said, "Do you want to watch Toy Story 2?" A couple days later, watched it, loved it. He was like, "Oh, Dad, Andy has the same hat as Jesse," and I was like, "Holy fuck!" It took me 15 years to realize that, but yeah, you're absolutely right. And then I said, "Son, we're gonna watch number 3 together," and I'm telling you right now, I'm going to cry at the end of this movie. I told him I'm going to cry at the end of this movie, and he said, "Why are you gonna cry?" I said, "You'll see." And then I watched Toy Story 3, and I realized that it's more for us than it is for the kids that watch it. Like it was more an adult movie that we grew up with them the whole time.
Yeah.
Bro, I bawled my eyes out, and my son said, "Why are you Dad? Why are you crying?" I said, "You don't understand. We watched this kid grow up." I was like trying to explain to sit down, son. Let me tell you. We watched this kid grow up. We grew up with these fucking toys, and then we watched him hand these toys off, and it's like you watch the car drive away to infinity and beyond, and the fucking movie's over, and that's how it should have ended. That's how that whole series should have ended.
There's a lot of good underlining arching themes that you see, especially for the adults in the movies, because I think that is how they did Toy Story. They based Andy's life kind of around us, where, what was it, Toy Story 3 was in 2011?
Yeah,
And
it was
he's-
like 20 years. It was a
Yeah,
whole
and-
20 years. He's about to go to fucking
He's going to high
college.
school. Well, he's going
College.
to high school in 2011. He's graduating high school. And we were graduating high school at the same time. So it was like,
I mean, y'all were, not me, but
yeah, well, they were matching it up. And then Toy
Yeah.
Story 4, he's going to college, And if I
Nah,
remember
it's
right, that
okay.
one was released in
2003. The third one, he went to college. The third one, he went to
When did
college. The fourth one, he's not even in that movie. Andy's not even in there.
Right.
No, he's not. No, Andy's
Promise
in.
you.
Andy's not in the fourth.
No, it's all about Bonnie, and then they find Bo
Toy
Peep,
Story
who was
3
a lost
came out
toy.
in 2010. Damn, Rotten Tomatoes 98%. The Glaze
Toy Story
Fest.
3 came out in 2010.
Yeah,
Yes.
Yeah, so he was graduating high school, going to college in that movie,
Yeah.
right?
Yes.
Right.
Toy Story 4
Damn,
had
Toy
nothing to do
Story
with him at all.
2 came out in 99?
99, bro. Look at when the OG came
Bro,
out.
OG
95.
came out in 95? I wasn't even born.
Yeah, he was.
I
getting
was. I was 4 years old, fucking with my little Woody toy and shit that I got from Burger King, because Burger King is goated and whatnot. You know,
Stop. We don't need to do that.
Burger King got all the bitches.
We
all
don't
the
need to do that.
fucking.
That shit is ass.
But yeah, bro, that if you watch Toy Story 3 again, do yourself a favor and watch Toy Story 3 again. And if you don't cry,
I never.
there's
cried.
something wrong with your heart. I cried my
Something
eyes
wrong.
out, bro. I think I cried more watching it with Peanut. Oh, and then I watched Wild Robot again with Peanut. And with my mom, I watched it with Peanut and my mom. That was dangerous, bro.
Sorry, hot take. That movie was okay.
Nah, you're fucking tripping.
That movie was. Okay.
I gave that movie a 9 out of 10.
I forgot what I
9
gave it.
out
I
of
want to say
10.
like a 7 out of 10.
You know why? Because you're not an adult. I mean, you're not a parent. Same reason why you didn't. The same reason why you didn't see Avatar 2 the same way I saw it. I viewed it from a parent standpoint. It's different.
Avatar 2. The movie
I
one?
watched
Yeah.
Avatar 2 and I still thought it sucked.
Yeah, y'all are tripping. Avatar 2 was so
See, he's a
fucking
parent
good.
too.
Listen, bro, I've never been more attracted to an alien in my fucking life.
Yo,
Okay?
whoa.
That's on you, dude.
It was okay.
Not a
It
good
was
movie.
alright, you know,
Avatar 2 was.
you'd be attracted, and it could be not a good movie. Look at Transformers 3.
Which one was Transformers 3? Who the fuck were you attracted to in Transformers 3?
I think
the white bitch?
that's when Megan Fox was gone, right?
Yeah, it was the girl with the Mercedes.
Megan Fox.
There's no way you're telling me that girl's more attractive than Megan Fox. And I don't even
No,
find Megan
but
Fox
the
that
reason I
attractive.
said that one in particular was because the one that Megan Fox was in, I like Transformers 1 and 2. But once
Both
I got
great
into
movies.
3, I was like, that's what I'm saying. It wasn't a good movie, but it was attractive.
Let's be real though. The transforming in Transformers 1 sucked ass. It got really good in Transformers 3.
I don't remember.
I do because I watched them recently. They're all on fucking Netflix.
Oh, are they bad? I don't
No.
remember
Like
the
the transforming portion of the robot transforming was bad in the first one.
Oh, okay. I don't
Movie was
remember
good,
this, but
But the actual graphics were horrible.
yeah. I mean, probably. When was this? 2007? When did Transformers 1 come out?
Earlier than that, wasn't it?
2000.
My boy Shia was young.
Shia
It might have been
LaBeouf.
2007.
No, 2007.
Yeah.
Shia LaBeouf. Oh,
Bro, Shia went kind of nuts. He went.
Shia
legit.
No, that man
LaBeouf.
is a genius, bro. That man is a good man, and he's a
Uh,
genius.
I don't think so.
Listen, now, I know we don't have a lot of time because Damon has to go to sleep. But now that Kanye West is literally wearing a swastika on his shirt, I take back everything I ever said about that man being a genius.
Yeah, bro. It's
Anything is
real
possible.
rough.
If you Kanye can be out here wearing a swastika shirt,
Bro, the other day
anything
was
is
like,
possible.
the other day I was like, I mean, I could see why he's wearing a swastika because originally that symbol meant peace. And then somebody was like, don't even try to start this conversation. And I was like, all right, you're right. I'm stretching. I'm fucking stretching.
Not only are you stretching so hard, but also that symbol's reversed, and that symbol used to mean peace.
Reversed, inversed, whatever. I think after a while, you understand someone's intent when they're doing shit like this, right?
It just shows how bad it is when you lose your mother.
I mean,
Or you
listen.
just don't have, when you just don't have good people around you,
yeah.
bro.
I was gonna say that
There's
too.
not enough people around him that are looking at him and being like, "Yay, don't do that."
Or he's exiled those people, being like, "Get the fuck out of my face, bro." As I'm Kanye, bro. What are you gonna do? Who are you?
I got something for this.
Lay it on us.
No. Well, we gotta go. It's time. Plus, I'm gonna go.
Wait,
eat.
is it gonna run time or are we
Yeah.
drop it real quick? Okay.
Yeah. Well, I'll do it
Just-
for the. I'll do it for my outro. I'll do it for my outro.
Okay, sounds good. I'll start it off. Thanks so much for watching, everybody. I appreciate you. Wait, give me 2 seconds.
Oh, he's gonna
Don't
put
say
the
anything.
music back on.
Don't say anything. Don't say anything. I hope you enjoyed our absolutely melodic, transformative, and eye-opening conversation with your boy, Save, Korpsx, and 0%. We went on a journey today, and I just hope, Jesus, sorry, my bad. Back to the relaxing. I just hope you went along with the ride, kept your mind open, your mouth closed, and your keyboard close, just in case you had to comment. We're always looking for feedback, so leave a comment down below. Like and subscribe to 0%, Save 1 and Korpsx at all of our links down below. I'm going to pass it to Save for our final words. You let me know if you want the music. If you don't want the music, we don't have to do it.
Hey, thank you guys for another fucking episode. That was, bro. I love that. If you do that from now on, the theme shit, I will fucking love that. I'm dead serious. That'd be fucking awesome.
That would be funny.
Thank you guys all for another beautiful episode of the Usual Tuesday. We kind of went all over the place today.
It was a good one. Oh, he froze. He's out. Fuck.
Save.
He's speechless. He's speechless right now.
Imagine if my arm actually went to the screen and grabbed him.
That would be
My internet back?
There we
My
go.
internet
We're
back?
back. We're
Okay.
back. Yeah.
God fucking damn it. Bro, this shit is pissing me the fuck. I can't even play video games. It's driving me fucking nuts. Thank you guys for another episode of the Usual Tuesday podcast. We're all over the place. Started with $10,000 in our pocket and go anywhere in the world, and we ended up talking about Transformers. So thank you guys so much for another episode. To our whole community, you guys are the absolute best. We'll see you guys next week. As always, you guys stay healthy, stay happy. I love you. Keep smiling, and we'll see you guys on the next one.
Everybody, Corpse Collection, corpsecollection.com. Save 1 and 0%, my lovely and wonderful co-hosts of the Usual Tuesday podcast. Make sure you guys check them out. Yeah, I have something right that I found that's rather profound. And I know sometimes we might feel lost, like my dear friend Mr. West. And so I hope that they remember the Trailblazers paradox. The more paths you explore, the more lost you might feel. You leave to find yourself. You chase experiences. You keep moving. Clarity will come. But the truth is, the journey makes sense only in hindsight. You must first embrace uncertainty before you discover direction. And you must first feel very lost before you truly arrive. That's the Trailblazers paradox. Yeah, so keep trailblazing, people. Until next time, have a good day, week, month, year in life. Until next time.
Bang. All right, boys. You guys have a good rest of your night. I'll talk to you guys later. You guys be safe. All right, bro. Peace.
All right, boys.